It's Friday night live at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. How are we all? How are we? Are you enjoying? Oh, we got 59 people. That's better than 2 weeks ago when I set my stream as private. And I was standing here at 7 o'clock thinking, where is everybody? Please hit the like button down below. Hit that like button down below to get this stream going. It's a bit of a dull, dark, dank evening here in South Wales. So let's get this going. Let's get this going. Hit the like button down below. Let's get people in through the door of the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. We're doing another tasting night tonight. I hope you've got your beers. They're from bestofbritishbeers.co.uk. And tonight, we got a Father's Day box. There's a Father's Day box to unbox. We'll do that a little bit later on. What I'd like to do is have a look at the link in the description box below, and that is a link to the Father's Day. You get 10% off with the voucher code in the description box of the video for your Father's Day beers from bestofbritishbeer.co.uk. Right. Enough of that for the moment, though, because I'm thirsty. I am thirsty, and I'm looking forward to the first beer in our tasting. It's Vale Witchert. I know it's Witchert because Witchwood, Witchert Bitter, 3.9% ABV, creating connections since 1995. And the brewery, Vale Brewery, they did a really good, I remember having one of their beers many, many years ago. It was a really, really good hoppy, I think it was a single hop beer, one of the first single hop beers I ever had. And I remember really enjoying it from this brewery. They were really, really good. There's the brown bottle cap. Let's get it out into a glass, see what we get. And we'll get some, did I have a good time up in Liverpool? Ooh. Lovely. What a start. What a start to proceedings. Oh, look at the colour. Look at the colour. Look at that. A bitter. We've got a 10. We've got a £20 super chat from Runs with Wind 9875. Thank you very much to all of the super chats we get. Thank you very much to all of the viewers, all of the likes, all of the people that give me lovely comments. Thank you, all of you. You made Liverpool possible. Liverpool wasn't possible. And I'm going to be saying this all night. That trip to Liverpool wasn't on. It wasn't on. We've had some fantastic support from people. £20 super chat. I'm going to like it. Runs with Wind. Good evening, all. Cheers and have a fantastic weekend. That's Reese Parry 4288. Thank you very much for the £5 super chat. Yeah, it wouldn't have happened. I'm standing here telling you the honest truth. That Liverpool trip was not happening. I always wanted to go. I just want to thank you all for your continued amazing support. Amazing support. So with that out the way, can we do 100 likes? Hit the like button down below. Can we do 100 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub? That would be fantastic if we could do 100 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. If we can get it to 100 likes, then there's a great possibility we're going to get some more viewers through the door. We've all hit the like button for Simon, not the heart. The like button. Yeah, so there's a little bit of a different thing going on. You've got the heart button. It's not the heart button. There's a like button. There's a like button down below. Like and a dislike. Hit that like button for 100 likes. We got 68 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. We need 32. 73. We need 27. Aroma. This smells great. Oh, this is more. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Lewis Parry, evening chaps, just watched the Liverpool vids with some beer, sorry, absolute class. Gonna have to get up there again. So it's amazing. What an amazing place. I've been to Liverpool a few times, went to the docks for the Zebra events twice, Went to Glenafric, which is in Birkenhead, twice. Never went to Liverpool city centre. What a place. What a place. It was fantastic. $95 likes. 95 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. 5 more likes for 100 likes. 5 more likes down below. There's a like and a dislike button down below. 5 more likes for 100 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Come on in. Let's get everybody in. Let's get everybody in. 4 more likes. 4 more likes to go for 100 likes. 6 minutes in. 102 likes. There we go. 102 likes. And if you notice, 203 people watching. See how it works? See how you sort of like drawing the audience in by getting people to hit the like button. This smells like a classic bitter, but with some New World hops. Some New World hops. Here we go. Let's get in. Lewis Parry, I'm going to get your comment in a minute. I'm just going to do a taste. Lewis Parry is asking me where next for the city videos. Now, if you guys comment in the comments box, you can tell me. I'm thinking, personally, Newcastle. It's good. Anybody else doing the live taste along? Anybody doing a live taste along? That's really good. It's a good best bit of this. Biscuity, nutty. So people are saying Hull, Edinburgh, 200 likes, and Simon will. Yeah. I've been to Leeds. Been to Leeds a few times, but I want to go to this brewery. I want to go to Don Zoco. I think they're based in Newcastle, aren't they? Yeah, Stepney Bank, Newcastle. I want to go to Don Zoco Brewing Company. In fact, I really want to go to Don Zoco Brewing Company. I love it. Absolutely love it. Nottingham is fantastic. Newcastle, need to do Edinburgh, Glasgow. I went to Edinburgh. I brewed a beer called Call Me Simon. No, I won't Call Me Simon. It was called Simon Saison. Simon Saison. And it was a berry Saison, a blackcurrant Saison with berries in it. Yeah. Edinburgh was cool. Very, very cool. Currently drinking a VC IPA collab between Thorbridge and Vault City called Clear the Vault. 5 more double taps. It's the Mancunian can. Oh, Bike Throttle Official. Small brewery in Bowtown near Durham on the way to Newcastle. Edinburgh is very expensive. Can you take Neil along with you? What a legend. Push the cart if needed. What a Neil Long. I mean, if Neil's watching tonight, we had a fantastic time. We had a fantastic time. It was so good. It was so good. I had such a great whole weekend in Liverpool. It was really, really good. Really, really fantastic. But I mean, when Neil Long, he made that entrance, didn't he? Pushing the car. You don't want to push, mate. Oh, it was just flipping brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Eastbourne drinking Iyengar Hell. The Ship and Mitre class. Mark Gmo, absolutely. Absolutely. It really was. The Ship and Mitre was absolutely fantastic. Glenn Lewis. Nice to meet you at Cold Beer. It was, yes, Glenn. It was lovely. It was lovely to meet you. It really was. At Cold Beer. Cold Beer, I had some noodles, some chicken noodles, and I had some beer. Quite a bit of beer, actually. And then we went off to... we went off to Azvex Brewing Company. Hi, Simon. I'm going to Slovakia and Austria in a few weeks' time. Do you have any must-have beers to try whilst there? Do you know, that's going to be a tough one for me. I mean, Slovakia and Austria. I don't really know. I mean, you've got the Stiegel's from Austria, aren't they? You could get some Stiegel beer. I did have a few Slovakian beers a while back, but I can't remember which ones were which. Maybe about 5-6 years ago now. Svenki's, is it? Sventi's Brewery. Have a look. Even as I picked up a Northern Monk Oath Imperial Stout, not too bad. So, it's good, isn't it? Now, that seems to be their sort of staple. I've seen it in Sainsbury's today. I've seen it in M&S, and I've seen it in Tesco. It seems to be this sort of like higher end supermarket beer. Very good. Very good. I rated it very highly. Very, very highly indeed. Is anybody doing the taste along? Mark Bruce UK, Austria equals Stiegel. Yeah, just been drinking it in the garden with a barbecue. Brilliant. Is anyone doing the drink along tonight? Is anyone doing? I want to make sure I get this in as well. Just we're doing a little bit. Just a yes, a simple yes. What do you think of this bitter? If you are doing the drink along from Vale Brewery, I think it's rather good. Beltins, Vroswav. It's very good. It's very tasty. Went to the Ship and Mitre and was in the Vines billiards room yesterday. This watch up is very good. There we go. Here we are. So we got Mark drinking it. Mark is drinking, having a taste along, which is brilliant, fantastic. So far, yeah. There's a couple of people drinking. There's a couple of people drinking at the taste along. It was always a good experiment to have, wasn't it? It was always something really interesting to do. 5.6 star Lanzarote. Tommy Gabriel said, should there be a head or not? I suppose it's 3.8% ABV. It could have a head. It could have a head if it's bottle conditioned. There we go, Tommy. There we go. Little bit of a head going on there. Little bit of a head, but it's one of these. I've just had my food about an hour ago, so maybe your mouth can knock a head out straight away. Certainly this mouth. Hi, Simon on the Budvar. Bitter's a good starter, says Anthony Millards. Redman Glover went to the Ship and Mitre 2 weeks ago just to try the Erdinger House. Just bought the bottles in Sainsbury's for tonight. Great Hellers. Keep up the good work. I've got that video coming very soon. I was kindly sent by the Cobra crew. Mr. Headwin sent me the wonderful Erdinger Hellers. Very, very good. There's an Austrian double bock, Sammy Claus, but that is more of a Christmas beer. Worth trying though. Eric Grunland, that's a good shout. That's a really good shout. The Sammy Claus. It's really worth finding that. And I think there's an F-off beer as well. I think there's a town called Fuck in Austria, and they got a beer called F-off. And they can call it that because it's the name of the town. On the Veltins is Curse of Nyros. Hi, Simon. Just come off the back of watching the 12-beer review you did the other day. Enjoyed it. Did that yesterday. I had a nightmare trying to get that video sorted. An absolute nightmare. I had such a nightmare trying to get that video sorted. I had a corrupted file. So I recorded the video off my iPhone. And I tried to get it up on YouTube. And it took me like 6 or 7 hours. It took me I couldn't get it off my phone to the computer. And it wouldn't even edit. It wouldn't even edit itself on. I did math. I got it sorted. Yeah, in the end, but it took like 6. Do you know how I did it in the end? I airdropped it. I was about to give up, and I thought, final try. I'll try something else, and I airdropped it, and it went on an airdrop. It went all the way over to my Mac. I was able then to stick it into iMovie. Get iMovie sorted, get it uploaded to YouTube. There was a problem though, because it took like 50 minutes to upload to YouTube. A video like that will normally take about 10 to 15. You love the pub crawl video. Just joined you, Si. Happy Friday, beer o'clock, everyone. Yeah, so I'm just going to say it again while we got some new people. I'm going to say it every now and again. We got this lovely Father's Day box this time. It's a Father's Day box from Best of British Beer. There's a link in the description box of the video, the first link. That's the Best of British Beer, but it's a 10% voucher code as well for 10% off your Father's Day beers at Best of British Beer. And it's this box here. It's this box here. So we'll open it in a bit. We will open it in a bit. We got a £4.99 super chat from Rob E4F. I want to call him Rob Elf. It just seems to work. Evening side, just drank an August and a Brown Munch and Edelsoft while watching your review of it. Incredible. It's a fantastic beer. Thank you very much for the £4.99 super chat. Many thank yous. Hello, Boyo. Hello, you. How are you doing? I love the pub crawl video. So, has anybody been to Liverpool? Has anybody been to Liverpool? Has anybody done the whole Liverpool thing, drinking in all the pubs of Liverpool? How did you find it? Lager. Luckily, these ones aren't, even though they're for 7 hours. Anyone else have found that? Sorry, have you considered a field trip to Vietnam? They have a very active and unique beer culture. Do they really? I didn't know that. Jimmy Sandwiches is saying the Hawkstone isn't bad. FS Draft, £1.50 a bottle in B&M. Yum yum. It really is quite cheap, isn't it? £1.40 a bottle for an FS Draft in B&M. It really is. Oh yes, very nice, dude. Keep up the good work. The Hopper. Have we all hit the like button for Simon? Not the heart. The like button. Where are we? Can we do 200 likes? 200 likes of the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Hit the like button down below for 200 likes of the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Let's see if we can get it to 200 likes. We need 10 more. We're on 190 likes. Just like that. Amazing. And that's just took the viewership up to 300. There's 300 people watching the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Thank you very much for watching. John Taylor's hit the like button on the TV and the app. Thank you very much. And Logan has hit it and the heart, which is amazing. Thank you. When do we announce what you're drinking for the drink along? I would love to get involved, but I must have missed what you're planning on drinking. Right, okay. When do I announce it? So I announced this 2 weeks ago. So I unboxed this 2 weeks ago. Then I said I was going to Liverpool next week, which was last week. And now we're doing them this week. So it was a couple of weeks ago when I announced this very drink along. So this is the Vale Witchet Bitter. Do you know, I'll be honest with you, I'm still getting over Liverpool. I've been saying to my wife all week, wow, that was like normally a couple of days, maybe a day, couple of days, like I'm all right, but all week I've been like, and it's my daughter's got a big time as well. She's really busy, so lots going on in the household. But I think, hey, Big Kev, how's it going? How's it going, Big Kev? So yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but I'm struggling to recover from this one. Struggling to recover. Even struggling with my words. A sponsor Facebook advert the other day for beer saying brewed in Italy by monks with Italy spring water. It looks like a 4-pound bottle. Might be worth a review. It's called Bira Muntcasting. Oh, we'll find it. Boy ho is unpasteurized beer drunk on the day of brewing in Vietnam. Lewis Parry, I have to go on a session on Friday now on work, so I don't feel it's Monday morning. Yeah. Your Liverpool walkabout was sound as a pound. Cheers. Slip, not fans as hello. The Grapes was my local at uni, 2 minutes down the road. Incredible boozer. Yeah. Probably the glucose sugar. In what? The glucose sugar in what? AJJ1285. David Amos, 83, with the £2 super chat. Thank you so very much for the £2 super chat. Much appreciated. Really lovely. This is good. This is good, but I'm going to let it warm up a little bit. I'm going to move on to the next beer. Because I'm really moving quickly. And to all the real ale fans out there and all the craft beer fans, I'm moving very quickly to lager. I just, and a good quality lager, good quality lager has seemed to have gripped me at the moment. Boycott brewed under license in the UK, £1.99 super sat from John C 3060. Yeah, totally agree. Boycott brewed under license in the UK. Hate it. If you're drinking a blooming Moretti, it should be brewed in Italy. If you're drinking a Cruz Campo, it should be brewed in Spain. Likewise, Efes, which is now brewed in the UK. I just find it quite difficult. I just find it like, because generally as well, it's not very good, is it? It's not very good, this brewed in the UK stuff, this under license stuff. It's like, it's just an excuse, isn't it? So the next beer for the drink along, we're 21 minutes into the live stream. I'm cracking my second beer, is the Williams Brothers Craft Lager. Williams Brothers Craft Lager. This is 4% ABV. Farsi lager is the bomb. Augustiner Hell is the best lager in your opinion. I quite like the the Tegernsee. I quite like the Tegernsee Hell. I find that quite good. Czech, Belgium, or German lager, the rest can go down the sink. Yeah, kind of agree a little bit there. Although Lewis Parry, this could be good. Williams Brothers, they can brew some decent stuff. Williams Brothers. So this is a straw-coloured beer. Has anybody opened this? The craft lager from Williams Brothers. Ginge 350. Do you know what? That's a brilliant comment. He says the best lager in the world is holiday lager. Sometimes you can be on holiday and you're in that moment. You're loving it. You're on holiday, you're relaxing. And then you just have this nice, cold, crisp lager brewed down the road, brewed locally, whatever it is in the world you are. That can be the difference. Beer is mood as well. Beer is whatever mood you're in. If you're in a good holiday mood, you're going to enjoy the beer. I watch you every day. Thank you very much, AVFC. That's probably Aston Villa Football Club. Cheers to you. I'm drinking a Woodford's Velt tonight. I haven't got the beers to try, but I've had some good beers from Vale Brewery, including the Red Kite and Black Beauty Porter. Some lovely beers in Asda, 5 for £10. I've not really got on with some of those beers, the 5 for £10 beers, sadly. Yeah. Hey, Simon, have you seen the new hat-trick burger meal from Burger King? 3 small burgers, fries, and a drink. Logan? No, I haven't. I'll have a look. They got that Mandalorian burger thing where I'm at the moment. We got 350 people in the Stone Crow virtual pub. 350. Could we do 300 likes? Hit the like button down below for 300 likes. We are on 261. 261 likes. If we can do 39 likes at the Stone Crow virtual pub, that would be absolutely fantastic. Great beer you got there, Simon. Right, let's get in. I'm not really sort of concentrating on this, am I? It smells a little New World. It will. It's a craft lager. A little zesty straw, like a light wafer biscuit aroma. Let's get in. Cheers. Oh, that's lovely. Another lovely beer. Another lovely beer from Best of British Beer. That we're doing these tastings with them at the moment. If you're tasting this, I like this. It's lovely. It's really lovely. Have I tried Kronenberg Blanc Rosé? Yeah, very nice. No. Yes, I have. Yeah, Kronenberg. Or was that Hogarden? Might have been Hogarden. This is lovely. This lager is lovely. bestofbritishbeer.co.uk. Really nice. From Williams Brothers Brewing Company. Just nice and crisp. Nice and crisp. I was enjoying the bitter. But I had a big stew. My wife did a big sort of homemade stew thing. Slow cooked stew. And I ate that about 6 o'clock with like half a loaf of blooming baguette. And I'm like this. 294 likes. 294 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. 6 more likes to go. 6 more likes to go for 300 likes. 5 more likes to go. 5 more likes to go. There's a like and a dislike button down below, down there. 5 more likes for 300 likes. Come on, hit that like button down below. Come on, we can do this. There we go. 302 likes. 302 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. You guys are absolutely brilliant. You really are. What has to be your favorite Imperial Strength Stout, Simon? Logan 26. Logan. I've had some mega. I used to drink some mega Swedish stouts. They were utterly brilliant. 8, 9, 10% Mohawk, like snowboarding stouts and stuff. And are they still going Mohawk in Sweden? Can somebody Google it for me? Mohawk Brewing Company, Sweden. Are they still going? I used to have some amazing Gotlands. I would say I sort of coined this phrase, Scandinavian style Imperial Stout. That sort of big, thick, creamy, rich mouthfeel, bitter Imperial Stout. Absolutely love it. Williams Brothers do, Paul Cage. They do brew some beer for Aldi. They do. Some of it's hit, some of it's miss, some of it's all right, some of it's not. Murphy's on draft in spoons. Sounds good. Anyone on the metformin? Well, I don't know what that is. Enjoyed your Liverpool vlog, Simon. Great stuff. Thank you very much, Ali. Much appreciated. Alice, cheers, Simon. The pubs in Liverpool video was excellent. Thank you very much. Have you had any St. Bernardus recently? The Prior 8 is my favourite and the best review that you did. The Hopper. Thank you very much. Mohawk still seem to be open. If you can get some of that stuff, Mr. Hopper, please get some Mohawk stuff. I haven't had it for years. I've not had it for years. But when I did have it 8 years ago, it was fantastic. They might have changed. They might be now trying to get into some Swedish supermarkets, and they might have changed a little bit. But when I tried it, they were brilliant. They were a brilliant brewery. Yes, Mohawk are still brewing. They were brilliant. They really were. I'll see what I can do. We can share. Are there any UK breweries who do quality Imperial Stouts? They all seem to be Scandinavian, Russian, etc., apart from Northern Monk. British Imperial. I don't know. I gave my last bottle of Courage Russian Imperial Stout. I gave it to my previous boss. And I think that was just I think it was just slung out probably. And it was a bit, I knew when I give it to this person, the person just went, oh, and put it in a drawer. And I knew then, well, that was a waste. I could tell. Didn't want to talk about it. Didn't want to discuss it. She just went, oh yeah, thanks. And shut the drawer. And just shut the drawer on her desk. And that was it. There was no appreciation whatsoever. Zero appreciation for the beer. That was about 10 or so years ago now. Should have kept it. An Imperial Stout from Bode Brown, Brazilian Breweries. Yes. Vast Historia. Yes, Bode Brown. Bode Brown makes some amazing Imperial Stout. But Big Kev asked for British. I think Thornbridge do one every now and again. Thornbridge do a really good Imperial Stout. Just thinking about other brew. Do you know what? I'm having a bit of a brain fart moment of all the British Imperial Stouts I've tried. Of course, Northern Monk do them. The Oath is good in the supermarket, but Thornbridge probably do one. There's others. I'm sure there's some Welsh. I'm just thinking probably Polly's Brew Co. Verdant. Yeah, they'll do some Imperial Stout. Probably what are they called? The ones in Manchester across the way from Cloudwater will do them. Track will do them. Asvex will do them. Asvex in Liverpool, where I was last week. They'll do a really good Imperial Stout. I just unboxed some other world beers, selling 10 to 15% barrel aged Imperial Stouts. I love them. Brilliant. Oh, there we are. Other world beers. Check them out. Bellsbury does a nice Imperial in Michigan, but not quite British. Your old friend Mackerson. Oh, Mackerson's is about 3.5% now, isn't it? Mackerson Stout, 3.5%, 4%. Samuel Smith. This is a game. Come on. Name some British Imperial Stouts. Samuel Smith do an Imperial Stout, and I think you can pick that up in like about 7.5%. You can pick that up in bottle shops. You can pick that up, like, you don't have to go to the website. You can just pop to a bottle shop and pick that up. It's readily available. It's in a little 330 or 355 milliliter bottle, if I remember rightly. Been out, had a few Pauliners this afternoon, and now at home on the Sabre from Lidl. That's roaming with the Shepherds. Brilliant. Paul Anna. Gone out to have a couple of Paul Annas on a Friday afternoon. That sounds idyllic. We're not having very much of a summer, though, are we, at the moment? We had a cracking end to May, didn't we? A very, very old kind of White Knuckle on the Isle of Wight. Do a good Imperial Stout. Jimmy Sandwiches, Maxon's Old Woman's Drink on the Corrib tonight. Glad you got to try a pint of Beamish in Liverpool. Oh, it's a beautiful drink. Michael Hepworth. Yes. Now, I was with Rob, wasn't I? And he called it a creamy beamy. Let's go and have a pint of creamy beamy. It was fabulous. And it's Heineken. It's funny. Heineken make Murphy's, which Murphy's is all right. But then they do Beamish. And the Beamish is absolutely stunning. At least on draft. On draft is absolutely wonderful. It really is. We got crazy good prices on Paul and a Hefeweizen on some shops. €1.20 a bottle. Tavo 4087. That's incredible, isn't it? Absolutely incredible. We nearly got 400 people watching tonight. Can we do 400 likes? We need 51 likes. 51 likes in the like button. There's a like button down below. Like and a dislike. Come on. Like and a dislike down below or up above or on the side. You'll find it somewhere. Can we do 50 likes now? We got 1 like. I want to try and get the stream up above sort of like 400. I'm trying to hold it. My fear with these streams is that we get it to a certain level, and for whatever reason we just can't push past. We just can't push past the sound barrier. We did that first stream when we come back. We had like 1,000 live. It was amazing, and 600, 700, 800 live people watching, which was absolutely stunning. But just to get it over 400 tonight would be fantastic. So we need 26 likes. Hit the like button down below. 26 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Let's try our very best. 21 likes. 21 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub for 400 likes. We've currently got 364 live viewers, which is pretty stunning, isn't it? Come on. It's pretty stunning for a summer's evening. 386 likes. We need 14 more. 14 more likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Hit that like button down below. Hit that like button down below. 13 more. 13 more likes. 13. Oh, four more likes. 4 more likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub for 400 likes. And there's a great possibility we might be able to pop it over 400 live viewers. There we go. We got 400 likes. We got 386 live viewers. Absolutely amazing. Let's get back to some of these comments. This man got me to rekindle my love of lager. Legend. Chris Goldsmith. Do you know, it's funny. I never had an affinity with lager. Never. I always I was like waving the flag for British Real Ale for years and years and years and years. And I think I was in denial. I think I was just in plain old denial. I think I was just thinking like, come on, we can get the real ales, you know, those traditional beers. Love them, still love them. This Best Bitter from Vale Brewery is really good. Really tasty. But I think, I don't know, Bebop3557 with a £2 super chat. Thank you very much for the super chat. They help an awful lot. Thank you very much for the super chats. Hofbräu Original in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Cheers, Simon. I'll tell you what we'll do. Oh, we're talking about my lager thing on it one night. So, and then I just fell in love. It was during the situation. I went to Uberquell Brewery in Hamburg in Germany, and I spent hours on a train and a plane, and it took me all day to get to this place. And they handed. Well, I went into this outside fermenter and poured my own Helles lager. Sat down. They were cooking pizza across the way. You probably hear this story a million times. They were cooking pizza across the way. It was a sunny afternoon, Friday. Everybody was in the beer garden. Everybody was having a really good time. And I had one sip of this Helles lager like this. And something flicked in here. Something went bong. And it just fired up completely. It was just this like unbelievable moment where German lager, Czech lager, Belgian lager it just blew up. It just, in my mind, it just blew up, and it's never gone away. It's never gone away. After journey for a stag do, you want to go? Pardon me. Something like your beer from a brewery, not a chemical factory. Exactly. Hey, Simon, I'm just drinking a delicious Budweiser. What do you think? Which Budweiser? Budweiser lager from America, or Budvar from the Czech Republic, which is really rather good. If you're on about Budweiser, you know, give it to me on a freezing cold day, and I'll still wash the car with it. I'll still wash the car with it. Boss 2907. Hi Simon, love the Liverpool pub crawl and the pills review today, but how are your cats? Are they recovering? Oh yeah. Oh, I mentioned that was 2 weeks ago, wasn't it? Always have a few pints to talk rubbish. It wasn't rubbish, it was a serious thing, but I should have kept it off the channel. It was that's the thing. They call it the witching hour, or we call it the witching hour, where we generally talk about anything and everything and what's going on in our lives and whatnot. But I probably shouldn't have brought that to the channel, if I'm perfectly honest. It was a bit of a mistake. Logan 26, but the cats are okay. They've got some wonderful things down the vets. They really have. £10 super chat from Logan. £10 super chat from Logan. Thank you very much, Logan. Hey, sorry, just curious if you have a go-to beer for if you want to smash down a few cold lagers where the taste doesn't matter. For me personally, that's Coors. Do I have one? Let me like your super chat first and foremost. Thank you very much for the £10 super chat. These super chats, they sorted Liverpool for me. They really did. They just sorted Liverpool. Liverpool would never have happened if it wasn't for the amazing super chats we get on the channel. So thank you very much, you guys. Hopefully you liked what you've seen in Liverpool. Hopefully I gave you a decent. I tried, don't I? I try, but hopefully I give you a decent video in some kind of return for those super chats. And I'd like to say a massive thank you to everybody who watches, likes, comments, anybody who gets involved in the channel, and especially those who decide to give some of their hard-earned money away. Cheers to you on a Friday. Where are we? What we were about to talk about something. The go-to. That was it with the super chat, wasn't it? Go-to lager. Yeah, it'd be something like Aldi's Steinhauser. Veltins. Veltins is 4 cans for £6, £1.50 a can. Veltins. I go to Home Bargains. I buy the FS Draft. Always tempted to call that FS Gold though. I don't know why. Because Tuborg Gold. That's another beer. Tuborg. They got some decent German beers. DAB, Home Bargains, a few pound a can, a few pound for a pack of 4 cans, should I say? So yeah, they would be my smashback lagers. If I want to drink some smashback lagers, just not even thinking about drinking, just drinking them, then it'd be from Home Bargains or Aldi. Steinhaus is very good. Bav my go-to from B&M or Herons. Yeah, Rob. Yeah, I totally get you. Totally get it. Cheers from Helsinki. Off the Dusseldorf in July. Best German beers. Oh, I mean, where'd you start with German beer? Just check out the local brewery in Dusseldorf. Just get there. Just go and see it. Just go and get in there and enjoy it. Finbar, why don't you recommend a few beers from a supermarket for us to buy, say on a Saturday, and have a mass tasting the following Friday? I mean, at the moment, I got this little thing going on with Best of British Beer, which I'm very happy with. I'm very, very happy with. I mean, if you wanted to do the taste alongs, then you can pick them up from Best of British Beer. I do need to. We're quarter to it. I do need to run to the back. I'll get this super chat. Spill more milk. £4.99 super chat. Would you consider a pub crawl video in Birmingham? Absolutely. The suburb of Sturchley alone has 3 breweries, tap rooms. Yes. I'll probably try and get Blue Nose with me to do that. He's another beer blogger. He's from Liverpool. I'm pretty sure he could help me with that. Have to run to the toilet. Thank you for the super chat. Spill more milk. Right, okay, well, 381, 385, thank you very much for coming back. Needed a wee. Dr. Booze, I'm drinking homebrew kit IPA, also in South Wales. Hey, Dr. Booze, well done. Hey, Si, is Polly's tap room in Mould worth a visit? Never been, Matt. Love to go though, or Matt. Love to go. Guess who's back? Williams Brothers Craft Lager. Hello, Simon. Love the Pilsner video. The 12 Pilsners. That's a big shout out to Head, that is, for sorting that video out for me. You have a chance to try Sirlin Hellas Lager and filter version, released only once a year, just now. Dessert. Lovely, I suppose you're saying, is it, Adram? Finbar Walton. You know what you need? A pint of whiskey. Well, little sips. Went to bed. Big Kev thinks Scotland's going to win the World Cup. Who's going to win the World Cup? Let's get this one out, shall we? That made me jump. So next beer, I'm going to get out of the fridge for 10 minutes, warm it up a little bit, will be Fallinfall ESB Craft Ale. Fallinfall ESB Craft Ale. What I'm going to do now, as we got a £10 super chat from the Hopper Reviews. £10. Thank you very much. Is it true that you secretly love my channel and openly love my cow impressions? The Hopper Reviews. Thank you very much for the £10 super chat. The Hopper Reviews. Amazing. I do like your channel. Check out the Hopper Reviews. He makes some really class. He made a really funny video about myself a good couple of months ago now, which I found very, very entertaining. I really liked it. Check it out. Thanks for the £10 super chat, Hopper Reviews. I'm going to open this box. This is the Father's Day box. This is the Father's Day box from bestofbritishbeer.co.uk. If you want to get yourself or you get your father a nice gift for Father's Day, check this box out. I don't know what's in there. I don't know. I'm going to be finding out the same time as you do. Should we get rid of this box of chocolate hoops as well? Empty box of chocolate hoops. Right, so we have 6 beers, 4 bottles, 2 cans. Castle Rock Double Dry Hop Pale Citra Double Dry Hop. This is in the Father's Day box. These beers here. We have Loch Lomond Brewery, Lost in Mosaic. Scotland. Golden Glost. bestofbritishbeer.co.uk. And that's a collaboration with Celtic Brewery, Cornwall. I like the look of that. It's got a lovely look to the bottle. I like that. Acorn Brewery, the incomparable Old Moor Porter. This looks brilliant. Love the look of that. It's just got that lovely look to it, doesn't it? It's got that lovely, lovely look to it. I like that. Then we have a Battle Axe Best Bitter from Rudgate. I love Rudgate Brewery. Another brewery that I really like. 4.2% ABV, 500 milliliter bottle. And then last but not least, Bayes Brewery from Kiln to Coast, strong golden ale at 5.1% ABV. These beers are available from bestofbritishbeer.co.uk. There's a link, there's a 10% discount link in the description box of the video. A code, and then a link to the website. Check out the code, stick it into bestofbritishbeer.co.uk, get yourself 10% off these beers. Right. That's that then. That's that sorted. Anybody seen the old boxes above my head? The old Hancock's Brewery in Cardiff. And then you got the old Whitbread Brewery boxes as well. Love it. See that green and gold box there? I think that's a bottle of Watney's. Watney's Golden Wedding Anniversary beer from Charles and Diana. Drinking a Golden Boot Pale Ale, 4.8% ABV, £1.25 a bottle in Morrison's. Kieran, cool. You should do a World Cup beer review, Simon. One beer from each country. Might be hard getting an extra beer at the last minute, though. No, I know. Base Boomer 1337, $5 super chat. Hi Si, loved your Liverpool video. I know you don't like Guinness, but how did you like Beamish and how did it compare to Murphy's? Cheers. Thank you very much for the $5 super chat. What I will say, Base Boomer, is even though it comes from Heineken, both beers come from Heineken, I thought the Beamish was outstanding. The Beamish was outstanding. It was really good. The pint I had anyway, the keg pint that I had was outstanding. Outstanding beer. I just don't like, not that I don't like it, it's just much better than Murphy's. How can a stout from the same company be so different? How can they make that decision to go, we'll make one a half-hearted one and we'll make one good one? I don't understand that. Enjoying a nice cold Estrella Dam. You need to do a wine review, Simon, says Crawl Math. I don't really like wine. We love Plum Porter here at uni. Plum Porter is a very good beer. Titanic Brewery, yes. Sullivan's is better than Guinness or Beamish. Sullivan's, yeah, I suppose so. I haven't had it in 15 years and still dream about it. Well, Beamish is very good. Paul Cage, could happen, I suppose, couldn't it? Could happen. Anything tastes good after 15 beers. Simon, hello again from St. Petersburg. Hello from St. Petersburg. In Russia, I suppose. Russia. Can't get Beamish in cans. No, come on, Simon, do a wine. 2 different stouts. Yeah, I suppose so. My brother's got me a Titanic Brewery tour for your birthday. Going ahead up to Stoke soon. Sounds excellent. I'm in Rhinebacher Weissbier. I'm on the Rhinebacher Weissbier, not in there. And that's Beer Pigeon. A battle review between different British porters like your Pilsner battle would be interesting. Eric Grunland, good idea. I have got something on the cards. I went out to Sainsbury's today to have a little look for to get another video sorted. But they didn't have the beer. I went out looking for Stiegel Goldbrow. Couldn't find it. Apparently it's hit or miss. I was speaking to somebody in the beer aisle and he was saying it's hit or miss. Some weeks it's here, some weeks it's not. For me, it's 9 miles away. So I got to travel 9 miles to get to my local Sainsbury's. And it's just a little bit out the way. So I picked up some crisps instead. Some Sainsbury's crisps. Ryan Ford, 500 likes reached. You are right. 500 likes at the Stone Cold Visual. 501. Keep hitting that like button down below. keep going. Keep hitting that like button down below. Let's keep going. Let's try and get back above 400 live viewers for the night. That would be amazing. Depends on your taste. Some like a thinner, less bitter. Murphy's down in the middle. Guinness and most flavour. Beamish is very good. Yeah, Beamish is very good. Got a can of the Stiegel Brew Goldbrow in your fridge. SJ Shum. Rob E4F, is that in Sainsbury's? My main Sainsbury's never had either German beer, sadly. Yeah, I've got some. I got a video coming. Check and see Augustine, some other supermarket. But I've got like something coming. 600 likes and Simon will sing and dance. I could do. There we are. How's that? I've done it early. Drinking a proper job and eating nut brittle. Oof, a little bit of nut brittle. Oh, where'd you buy that now? Where'd you buy just some nut brittle? It's normally like a Christmas thing these days, isn't it? I think you can buy it in Home Bargains, can you? Actually, thinking about it, you can buy nut brittle in Home Bargains. You can. Erdinger. Now, I had the Helles last week, and I had it last week again while I was in Liverpool, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Thoroughly enjoyed the Erdinger, the Helles. I'm not such a fan of the Weiss beer, but I love their Oktoberfest. There we go. Right, should we get the Falling out? Let's do this tasting then. What does everybody think of Falling SB? If you are doing the tasting tonight, if we can get the box, if we can get the beer open into a glass and see what we get. Neil Thompson on the Erdinger Dunkel. I'm having some Ethel Pills. Cheers. I'd be in the beer, but went out last night and didn't get into 4:30. Good job. I had a day off work. Paul Wade. Oof, good going. Mark is from Stockport, Manchester. Cool. Don't believe James. I much prefer to be in London, safer, more freedom. Yeah. Right. Falling SB. Out into a glass. See what we get. That looks rather lovely, doesn't it? Jim Plunkett says, evening all. Had back on the perfect draft. For me, it's crap though, but still sweat it anyway. Yeah. Heck back. Oh, I know it. Heck back. I know it. I know it. You need to try a Weiselberger or Mura. Great beers, says Davis. Cool. I find Erdinger Weiss beer very watery. Matt Williams, I do too. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of Erdinger. This is nice. This has got a nice aroma. This Fan and Foley SB. A little bit of biscuitiness, a little bit of sweetness in there. Evening, I had a very average kind of Murphy's, but going to day in Cheltenham tomorrow. Lovely stuff. Right, here we go then. Fan and Foley SB. That's nice. That's very nice. That's very nice. Mother Fig, £2 super chat. Cheers from Devon. Thank you very much for the £2 super chat. Much appreciated. Not a fan of Erdinger. Outrageous. I'm just not a fan. Just not a fan. It's just I find it a bit watery. I do. I find it just a little bit too watery. I'm just not a massive fan of Erdinger. Erdinger Weiss beers, the Guinness Weiss beers, not bad, but far from the best of the style. Yet the most popular. Yeah. Paul Jones says, love to see you on a Friday night. Same to you, Paul Jones. Rory Lee. Hello, Rory Lee. How are we doing? Do you know, Rory Lee, you came up a couple of times in Liverpool. You came up a couple of times in Liverpool. Apparently, if you don't mind me saying, you're down Reading way. And apparently, if I wanted to do the pubs and bars of Reading, you're the man. You come up a couple of times because I can get to Reading in about an hour and a half. But it come up a couple of times. Speak to Rory Lee; he'll take you around Reading. That come up in Liverpool a couple of times. Apparently, you met Rob. You know Rob a little bit, and yeah, I'm sure. I'm 99% it was Rory Lee. 99% sure. 409 likes. 409 live views of the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. 528 likes. 528 likes. You're all doing me proud. You really are. Drinking a lovely Baltic for the first time. Wow. You enjoying it? Good. Evening, Simon. Watch your vids every day, pal. Such a great idea, especially for lonely people and these guys that can't get to a pub. Glad they're back, mate. Please keep up the good work. Thank you very much. Come to the bars and pubs in Bournemouth. I went to Bournemouth on a stag do once. Amazing. I love Bournemouth. What a fantastic. I stayed in a place called the Manchester Hotel up the top. Yeah, I loved it. Long time ago now, probably 21 years ago. Simon, what do you think of Wetherspoon's pub starting to sell Murphy's Irish Stout? I'd have to try it, Heisenberg. I'd have to try it just to see what I kind of think of it. Have you tried the Garden Brewery Lagano? Is that from Asda? Yeah, it's strange how they're getting their beers, isn't it? Into it's quite a thing getting their beers into Asda. It's quite an achievement for them. Erdinger Dungle is like an alcoholic chocolate bar. Yep, Trevor Goodrum. Rory Lee, there he is. Yeah, there's a few good bar and breweries in Reading. I fancy doing Reading, I really do. Modelo UK Brew now is popping up everywhere. Well, yeah, it's kind of like trying to push out Corona, I suppose, which is the same brewery beer, isn't it? So what's your top 3 beers to see on tap down the local? Oh, that's a really good question. Top 3 beers. Oh, quite like Starter Pramen. I quite like Starter Pramen on tap. That's all right. We talk about local beer now, and then any decent lager, any decent bitter, any decent stout, that sort of thing. Strong beer is 75%, says Christine's. Right, can we do 600 likes? 600 likes to the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Hit the like button down below. Come on, 600 likes to the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. We got 552. 552 likes to the Stone Crow Virtual Pub would be amazing. Absolutely amazing if we could do this. It'd be amazing if we get to 600 likes. Just past 8 o'clock. Just past 8 o'clock in the evening. We're thundering through this, aren't we? Ben's Fish Room. Hello, Si. I'm currently having the M&S German Pilsner from ABK Brewery. That's nice. That's a nice beer. It really is just a nice, easy drinking beer. Any crisps in the cupboard? I got crisps up there, but I had a stew at 6 o'clock and I had loads of bread, and it's like, oof, my stomach. That's why I'm yawning as much as I am. You see, the Bass #1 has dropped its ABV. Gutman is a great brewery. Dave's abroad. I'll have to find it. Cheers, mate. Always enjoyed your content. First time catching you live. I'm on my 4th Francis can of ice beer right now to ease into the weekend. Greetings from Germany. I love a Frankie. We call it Frankie here in the UK. I love a Franciscana. Not had one for weeks. Paul 7T5. £10 super chat. Thank you very much. I've got 6 cans of Rhineback of ice here. First time since they changed from the bottles. Tastes the same, to be fair. Keep up the good work, Simon. First time since they changed from the bottles. Oh, what is it in cans now? Is it in cans or they changed the bottles, Paul? I'll keep an eye. I was in Aldi today. I didn't have a proper look. Thanks very much. Or no, I did have a proper look, but I didn't see them. Thank you very much for the £10 super chat. Much appreciated, Paul. I'll have a look. I'm in Aldi quite a lot. Just knocking up homemade pizza with a Sharps Atlantic Pale Ale. What's happening with Sharps? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Are they shutting that place down, or are they moving production up to Burton? I don't know. What I do know is this Fan and Fold is tasting really good. It's like biscuity, nutty, proper ESB. This proper ESB. Paul and a Salvator is good. Paul and a Salvator is a fantastic beer. The Doppelbock, isn't it? Doppelbock Dunkel or something. What a cozy little corner of YouTube. Cheers from Northern Ontario, Canada. We'll be cracking into a delicious collective lager from Collective Arts Brewing here in a short while. I've had something from them. I'm sure I've had some beer from Collective Arts Brewing Company before. Absolutely sure of it. I remember the first time I had a Vice beer, it blew my mind. Says Shane. Big Kev says, it is, yeah, Big Kev. It is. It's a little bit bready. There may be a little bit of a sort of like a more than a bready nuttiness in here. It's quite nice. Right, Toby. Toby's got a bit of a sensitive one here, and we'll do our best. We'll do our best. Hey, Si, can you give a young man some advice? Struggling to stay happy while living at home with the parents. Currently, because I'm always feeling monitored, but don't have the money to move out. Toby, do you know? Can I be honest, Toby? I bought a house because I always wanted to be independent, and the only house that I could afford. I lived in Caddiston anyway. I lived in this area anyway, but people kind of said, don't buy down there. Don't buy a house down there. They're cheap. And, but is it a possibility that, do you know, like even if it's got a bad reputation, even if the place has got a bad reputation, great that, wasn't it, Toby? Great that. As soon as I get into some life advice, I start sneezing. Even if it's just getting the first rung on the ladder, try and get yourself, if you possibly can, even if it's got a bad reputation. Do you know what? Because sometimes once you close that front door, you could be anywhere in the world. It'll have the internet, it'll have lights, it'll have the front, it'll have everything that you possibly could need. But then you get your own space. Even if it's in an area which has a bad reputation. It is hard out there. Shane is saying it's hard out there. That would be my best advice to you. David, I'm doing well. 5 to 6% mortgage rates now. Yeah, Matthew, I guess you. Yeah, Liverpool, Everton, Simon. Thinking you're a blue. I kind of am. Yeah, I kind of am a blue. You're talking about 20 years ago. Banks won't touch you now. I see. This is the problem. I don't know. I don't really know, which is it's a hard one, isn't it? It's a hard one. Is there see, if I was in that situation, maybe I'd find a way of, like, I don't know. I know what you mean. Though. I know exactly what you mean. Maybe find a way. Maybe not. Even if you're not moving out, but maybe just, I don't know, jobs. Oh God, yeah. It is. We're in a bit of a situation here, aren't we? We really are. But I'm not going to get into it now. The trouble is, we're going to the witching hour really early. We don't want to go into the witching hour just yet, do we? I'm going to get my next beer out the fridge just to warm up a little bit. This is the Ridge Pale Ale from Harveston Brewery. The Ridge Pale Ale from Harveston Brewery. I've just got it. Where is it? Where is it? Disappeared. I'm still in the room. I'm still in the room. I'm looking for some flipping. I brought a roll of toilet tissue down here. Anyone see any toilet tissue anywhere? I can't see any toilet tissue. It's stolen. Here it is. I found it. Right, that's better. That's better. Right. Okay. Is he offer a Barclays? A Barclays Bank. No, I wasn't. I just needed to blow the old conch. Ignore the conversation. Leave England and move abroad for a basic job. Heaven says, don't lose hope, stay strong. It's just hard, isn't it? It's just like, it is. It's not easy, is it? It's not easy. It's Simon, Sariad Cymraeg Cwrw. Enjoy the beer, Wales. Beer in Wales is Cwrw, Cymraeg is Wales. And sorry, I don't know what the word Sariad means, but yeah, I get you. Revolutionary Sky, £4.99, £4.99 super chat. Tried a Weissafana Vitas for the first time the other day. Tasting and smells so rich and strong, I could smell it miles away. Have I ever tried it? I love it. I love Weissafana Vitas. Amazing beer. Thank you very much for the £4.99 super chat. Oh, God. Much appreciated. This is going well, isn't it? It's going really well. Love the Liverpool video. Where's next? I'm thinking Newcastle. I think you've got to set the standards high, haven't you? I'm going to set the standards. I'm going to set the bar high. I'm going to set the bar high because I'm not sure if I can fly there. It's one of these situations. Do you just fly there to Newcastle? It's quite a way, isn't it? From where I live, anyway, in the UK, it's quite a way. Have I been to Devil's Creek Brewery? No, I haven't. It's like never-ending winter, isn't it? Never-ending winter, never-ending blocked up noses all of the time. Do you ever get that? Do you ever get like never-ending blocked up noses? Pubs and bars are roos. Yeah, that'd be fun. Hopper. That'd be fun. I visit Guildford earlier. Regular, sorry. Got some lovely bars and Hogsback Brewery there. Guildford? That's an idea. That's an idea. Hi, Simon. First time on here, but I do watch your reviews a lot. Every time I crack open a new beer, I come on your site first to see if I first so as to know what to expect. Be it good, bad, or indifferent. I think that was indifferent before it disappeared. Indifferent, Lord, yeah. Come to Edinburgh, I'll buy you a pint or three, says Buchanan PI. Mersey beers. Very warm in Liverpool still. Oh, Mersey beers. I just want to, while you're watching, that was amazing. That was an amazing trip. That was just once in a lifetime. That was just such a fantastic. Mersey beers is in. If you watch the Liverpool video, the fella who was showing me around from Liverpool, we did the What the Cluck burger. Oh, it was a cracking. It was fantastic. It really was fantastic. Hello, Mersey Beers. Thank you. Thank you so very much for tuning in tonight. I had such a great time. I'm still recovering. You can probably tell by my face and my eyes and my creasy forehead that I'm still recovering from Liverpool. It was full on, wasn't it? That was a full on weekend. That was like 600 likes reached. No, you're not, man. No, don't be silly. Don't be silly. Don't be silly. How's the wife? She's all right. Tuck your label in. Oh, where now? It's in. What you want about? Tuck my label in. What label? It was my pleasure. Thanks for the invite. It was brilliant. It was brilliant. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. The ending of the video in the hotel room. I hope you didn't mind me doing that. It was just something I felt. I just didn't really sort of like finish. I didn't. We were saying thanks when we were in the church pub thing and saying thanks and whatnot. And I got some of it across, and then it was like I think I did it in the hotel room. And I was still. I think I was still. I woke up in the morning. I was like, still right. I'd done that much filming. It was like, right, let's get the camera out one more time. We went back to Derek's in the end. We went back to Derek's and I had some potato tots. They were the best tasting potato tots ever. I had a can of Coke and then I jumped on a train. And I did that whole thing of, just do one stop. Let's just get to Runcorn. Let's just get to Crewe. And I did that all the way down. Let's just get to Ludlow. Let's get to Shrewsbury. Let's get to Ludlow, and then we might jump off a train and get on the next one. And I just managed to stay on the train. I was all hot and sweaty, and 2 days on the beer. Sat on a train the next, and I just thought, one more stop, one more stop. I got all the way back home just doing that one more stop. Oh, one more stop, one more stop. Yeah, it was good. It was brilliant. Here we are. Red Machine Kieran said, Mersey Beers, you are a legend, mate. He really was. The hospitality. But yeah, £79 flight, Bristol to Newcastle. There we are. I do that in a heartbeat. I do that. I'd probably get a £30 ticket to Bristol first on a train. I do that in a heartbeat. Newcastle. What? Joe says Liverpool view was awesome. Thank you very much. Shrewsbury is nice for what I remember. Shrewsbury's nice. I went there 2 years ago. Tell me though. Tell me, people, what would I find in Newcastle? Tell me, what would I find? Tell me I know I'd find Don Zoco. I got a pinch. Oh, nearly said it. I got a pinch. I got a blood thing on my knuckle. What would I find in Newcastle? Metro goes from Newcastle Airport to the city centre. It's a great place. Being with Rob. Mersey, I mean, we could go. We could sort it. We could sort it. We could go. We could sort it out. We could enjoy it. That would be good fun. Good fun. I do need a wee again, though. Do you know, 2 weeks ago, I did the whole live stream without having a wee. This week, I've had 2 weeks in an hour and 19 minutes. Right. I am through up the wooden nail. Yeah. Fair trade. Free trade, sorry, not fair. Oh, I know. Okay. Could be worse. Could be. As a German, I am quite unfamiliar with the world of traditional British bitters. What is a good starting place for me to get an authentic experience? Any beer recommendations? Right. Oh. Can you get Fuller's? Fuller's London Pride? I'm just thinking in Germany now, like the regionals are going to be sending it. I mean, it's some of it. If you get something like this, Fan and Fall, ESB. Interesting fact about this brewery from Wales is that they were the first people ever in the world to put beer in a can. First ever canned beer in the world was Fan and Fall Double Dragon Ale. First ever can in the world. They were big, heavy, square cans. I remember them. Not only because we had them in school for some reason. We had one in a school class. Not perfect. Have to try that one, mate. Cracking P. Could you? Oh, all right. You could hear it. Love the Liverpool trip site, Brack. It was really good. Any beer, any time. My favorite beer of all time. Just whatever beer I'm drinking on holiday that I'm liking, that would be my favorite beer at that time. I'm on holiday. I'm relaxing. I've got a cold beer in front of me. Whatever beer that may be would be my favorite beer at the time. That's my way of saying it. Give up time, my first ever. That is actually interesting and cool. No, it is. It is. Have a look. Have a look. Fan and Fall Double Dragon, first can beer ever. Right, Cafe Juan. These are the breweries and stuff going on in Newcastle. We got Wylam Brewery, Don Zokel, Full Circle, the Bridge Tavern, Crown Posada, Cewsburn Pubs, Mean Eyed Cat, a trip out to Twice Brewed. If you have Twice Brewed, yes, the Hadrian's Wall Brewery up on Hadrian's Wall, that'd be good. Are you going to Bristol Beer Festival next weekend? So is it? Oh, sadly not. I would go though. There's a nice beer in Cornwall I kept having down there. Forgot the name. Cornwall. Oh, they brew some great beer in Cornwall. Firewall, are they? Fire something something brewery. Cornwall. We got Verdant. Manchester Bitter Marvel. Not had a Double Dragon in years. I shop a lager when I'm sitting in the sun. Only time I don't have bitter. Looking forward to lager days this summer. Yes, says Philip. Brilliant. We're nearly we're nearly on. Wow, we're so close to 400 again live viewers. Can we do 650 likes? 650 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. We're on 630, 629. 21 likes. We'll just go up in little stages. Is it 21 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub? Also, whilst we're doing this, remember the Father's Day box. We got a little exclusive for you. There's a link in the description box of the video to bestofbritishbeer.co.uk, and that will give you a link to their website, of course, but there's also a code down there. Have a look. There's a code. If you copy and paste the code or remember the code, put it in on their website, it'll give you 10% off the Father's Day box. 10% off the Father's Day box. There's a link and there's a code down below in the description box of this video. But we've done it. 652 likes. 652 likes. We're flying. We're flying. If you haven't liked the video, there's a like button down below. Let's keep pushing. Let's keep pushing this. But that Pilsner back in Asda is here. Cool. When his Father's Day, there's something like the third Saturday in June. Always the third Saturday in June. Right. Shall we open up this ridge? Shall we open up the ridge? The Ridge Pale Ale, 5% Pale Ale from Harveston Brewery. Available from Best of British Beer. We're doing a taste along tonight as well. We're going to be tasting all of these beers. Let me know what you think of the beers, the Fallon Foley SB, the Vale White Chat, and the Williams Brothers Craft Lager. But now we're going on to the fourth beer, the Ridge. It was a decent idea, I think. Do I pick the beers? Oliver, no. I don't pick the beers. No, I leave that up to Best of British Beer. I leave them to choose the beers. I open the box in front of you. I don't know what I'm having. One finger Whitehead on this one. Good carbonation. Slow moving carbonation. I haven't had a Harvestone Brewery beer for a long time. I always get sort of like half interested in the Ola Dub. And then I'm like, yeah, it's pretty good. And then, yeah. So Bio Cowman is on it too. He's on the Harveston too. So he's doing the taste along, which is brilliant. Simon, can you recommend any craft beer festivals in Great Britain in August? I don't know. August. Is the craft beer festival, the London Craft Beer Festival, that's August. Is that still in the cigar factory? That was stunning. Tobacco Dock in London. That was a stunning festival. Good head on that beer, says Ryan Ford. Yeah, it looks good. The best stream ever was when I got really drunk, says Retro Fan. Yeah. I used to. Do you know? I always used to eat about 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon. I ate at 6. I ate an hour before the live stream, and I had loads of bread, massive bowl of stew with loads of chicken in it and potato. And I come on the live, and I was like, whoa, it's good. It's sort of like sorting itself out now. It's gone now, thankfully. Mersey Beers, right? Peterborough Beer Festival is August bank holiday. Second biggest in England. Is it Mersey Beers? Right, okay. I will be there this year. Haven't been since 2020. Peterborough Beer Festival. Can you remind me of that, Mersey Beers? I tell you what, Mersey Beers, I wanted to take your telephone number as well. We should have exchanged details. It was just one of those situations. It was manic, wasn't it, Liverpool? Absolutely manic busy. We should have exchanged contact details. I had a really good weekend with you. The hospitality, all of it was fantastic, unbelievable. Thank you very much. Have you ever been to Post-Lip Beer Festival near Cheltenham? I haven't, Pov Music. I haven't, but I will like to go. Mersey Beers. Rob has a phone number. Right, okay. I'll speak to Rob. And I'll say that you said I can have your number, so we'll contact them. I'd like to meet you again in Peterborough. That might be another video. Mightn't it? I remember a nice beer festival in Keswick, Lake District, but can't remember the date, but was in summer. Rob, I can't believe that one pub in Liverpool that had Warsteiner, Veltins, and German Helles on top. Tap amazing. That was the Ship of Mitre. Oh, was it the Ship of Mitre? Did the shipper might have Warsteiner Veltins and the German Helles, or was that, the Albert Schloss? It was the shipper mighty. The Albert Schloss was good. I enjoyed the Albert Schloss. That was fantastic. Nice big open space, German themed, bit of German music in there. Lots of different beer. Pilsner Urquell on tank, nice and clean in there. People having breakfast in there. I quite like that. But Harry Meadows is coming down, and Jake. Jake Beers. I know Mersey. So Harry, right? Peterborough then. Peterborough. Where is that from me? I don't have a map in front of me. From some sort of Cardiff way. Is that up, down, left, right? I know it's not down. I know it's not west either. So it must be either up or east. Peterborough. Oliver says the black lager in Albert Schloss is amazing. It was the Bridewell, says Fitz. The Bridewell. Oh. Matthew, any inside info on the new kegs coming to Perfect Draft, drinking Leffy Blonde this evening? Matthew, I'm very sorry. Do you know, I don't keep a track. I should. I don't keep much of a track anymore of sadly, the Perfect Draft. I should. Beers of Europe, outside Kings Lynn and Peterborough Beer Festival. Peterborough is Cambridge. Oh, okay, other side of the country. Right, okay. We'll have to have a look at that then. We'll have to have a look. There's also a Schloss in Manchester and Birmingham. Is it in Birmingham? There's an Albert Schloss in Birmingham. Ooh, righty ho then. Righty ho. Liverpool looked amazing. I was really surprised. Rob stopped making sense about halfway through. Rob's a lovely bloke. I really like Rob. Do you know what? The knowledge, the hospitality, the knowledge of these people is like brilliant. It's really brilliant. They know their onions. They know their stuff. Okay. If I was going to Liverpool on my own, I would have done research. Of course, I would have done research. But I knew I didn't have to. I could just rock up. They've always got a plan. They've always got a plan in place. There's always, right, we're going here, and I just trust them. Right, let's go. And they're brilliant. They're brilliant people. Maybe I do like Belgian beer sometimes, says Andreas. Ali, do you know what happened with that Manchester pub, Britain's Protection? I think it was, the Britain's, I don't. Does anybody know what happened to the Britain's Protection? That was like 2 years ago now, wasn't it? The Rocksteady crew. Yes, Manchester, Liverpool, Birmingham, London. Albert is great. Oh, it's brilliant. I wish they had one in Cardiff. Cardiff would work. I'm sure Cardiff would work. Sorry, have you considered a trip to Belfast? Unbelievable bars. Some hundreds of years old. Brilliant city. Lots of love from Ardglass, Northern Ireland. Belfast. I went to Belfast. When I went to Beer Hut Brewing Company when we did Simple Simon, the Simcoe Simon, the IPA. I went to Belfast. I went to the Camera Belfast Beer Festival. We went to a few Belfast pubs. It was amazing. It was really fantastic. It really was. Mark K says the Britain's Protection is still open. Good. And James is drinking Veltins from Asda right now. We should really do a little mini review of this nice Harveston Brewery, the Ridge Pale Ale, shouldn't we? Didn't they have a German theme bar in Cardiff? It closed as quickly as it opened by the Cinewood complex. That's the trouble. I love where I live. I do. But I do find it quite hard. I find it quite hard because uh, it's a little bit of a desert when it comes to beer. It's a little bit of a desert. It's not quite like there's always better stuff going on elsewhere in the beer world. South Wales is a bit like it's not. We don't have any massive cities. See, Cardiff's a pretty big city, but it's not quite. It's not quite big enough to accompany take a big German bar like that. Right, Mersey beers. The Peterborough is camera as well. I will let you know the plan if we can get my number off. Rob will give you it on here, but not sure that we're gonna. Yeah. Mersey beers. What? Why don't you send me a quick email? Send me a quick email, realaleguide@googlemail.com. Realaleguide@googlemail.com. Knock me a quick email. And we'll discuss everything on there. We'll discuss it all on there. Have a chat. And I'll look to come to Peterborough. Absolutely down. I had such a good time. Last weekend. It was so good. Right. I'm going to do a little mini review of the Haverston Brewery, the Ridge Pale Ale. 5% ABV. Like aroma. It's good. Trip to the small towns in West Wales. I went to St David's. That was nice. I'm actually in West Wales very soon as well for a few days. My wife from England loves West Wales. She loves West Wales. We got a £10 super chat from Craig Smith 6199. Craig Smith 6199. Thank you very, very much for the £9.99 super chat. Absolutely wonderful. Thank you very much. This is quite zesty. It's like an old school American pale ale, like lemon, lime, grapefruit, zesty. It's really good. Andrew, I'll get to that in a moment. Andrew Codd. We've turned it around. It didn't take much. Are you, Ali? Yeah, okay. Okay, maybe we'll chat. That's a super little pale ale, that is. That's a super... Is anybody drinking this? The Ridge Pale Ale. From Haverston. Part of the box. Part of the drink-along box. That's super. A super little beer. Zesty, zippy, citrusy, drinkable, lovely, good bitterness. You can see the bitterness on the back of the throat. It's there. That's pretty good. Lovely and refreshing. Brilliant beer. And there he is. There he is. Hang on. Here he comes. Pushing the car. Hang on. Let's do it again. Pushing the car. That was brilliant. What an entry. To the channel. That was just utterly brilliant. Hello, Simon. Great time, great company. Part 2 is definitely needed in Liverpool. Neil Long. Mersey Beers is in as well. Lewis Perry, need a push, mate. Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Pardon me. Yes, Mersey Beers in. Neil Long's in. We got 2. I don't know where they're both great guys, Hopsy and I can picture him. He got big long blonde hair. And he was brilliant. I got brain fat. Oh, brain fat. What was his name? Long blonde hair. Peter. But no, I want to shout his channel out. I want to give his channel a shout out. The clueless drinker. The Peter, the clueless drinker. That's it. Yeah. I got it by myself, by the way. Have a look at the comments. None of you put the clueless drinker. Peter, the clueless drinker. What? I had a great laugh with Peter as well. He was a great guy. All of them. All of them. Great guy. Matt, is your snooker hero Terry Griffiths, and do you play like him? No, I play. So don't laugh. Don't laugh. But I've modelled my game on Mark Williams. I modelled my game on Mark Williams. I'm more of a. I don't whack the ball. I don't whack the ball. I just go around the table, try and be a bit quick, like Ronnie, but I don't whack the ball. I don't do that. If I whack the ball, my arm goes wrong. So I don't whack the ball. I'm a little tippy tappy, but I try and be quick with it as well. Get up here to Edinburgh. Incredible pubs. Yep, totally agree. Simon, let's push 800 likes right now. Oh, where are we? Where are we? Ooh, should we? Can we? Sorry, I know you're an F1 fan. What do you think of Monaco as a Grand Prix? Oh, it's a bit of a procession, isn't it? The Monaco Grand Prix, especially if the front two cars got a 1-2, and they pace, don't they? They don't really like. What you need is the lead car to really go for it, really pull away. And remember when Senna used to do it? They used to pump the lap times in 2 seconds a lap faster than anybody else. That was the Monaco Grand Prix right then. All this messing about, going slow because you can't overtake. It should be penalised. They should find a way of penalising it. Monaco used to be great with the manual gearboxes. Yeah. Right. Okay. Somebody. Oh. There we are. I think I had a moth or something in my ear. Andrew says Ferrari will win this weekend. Oh, Andrew. I was going to talk about the channel. But somebody's asked, can we do 800 likes? Somebody in the comments box was asked, can we get 800 likes on the channel? 800 likes to the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Is that possible? Is that possible? 800 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. We need 98. It's a lot to ask. It's a lot to ask, but I feel like at this time of night now, 8:45. Where does the time go? Where does the time go? It starts off 7, then it's 8:30, then it's 8, then it's 8:30. Now it's 8:45. Where did the time go? Just like that. 800 likes to the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. And then Andrew, I'm going to get back to Andrew's comment. Andrew Codd asked how the channel's doing. This was part of the box. This was part of the box from the lovely, the wonderful bestofbritishbeer.co.uk. Check them out. This is the next beer, by the way, in the tasting. Lost in Space. Has the channel got over its little hiccup? Right. Iran happened, didn't it? I won't mention that word all night again, in case. But 28th of February, I was quite positive about the year. I was thinking this is going to be the year, but I thought that the last 3, and they keep throwing out the spikers. You know when the police throw out that thing in the road and they blow your tires up? They keep doing that every year, don't they? The little old men in charge, the little old men who are in charge, they keep throwing out the spikes out into the road and they're bursting your tires. I started off this year with a lot of hope. A lot of hope. Ian Medlam 5772 £5 super chat. Love the Pilsner review earlier. Love this channel. Thank you so very much for the £5 super chat. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Thank you so much for the super chat. It was Barry Island. Barry Island, more than Cardiff. But yeah, Cardiff is 7 miles down the road from me. Dobler, how you doing? So I was in a pub. I remember being in the head of steam with my wife, and we're having a drink. And here it goes. You're watching the news, and there's stuff going everywhere. There's explosions, and it's like, what is going? And all of a sudden, it was like the whole year. Your whole year was like, your whole year was being wiped out. Your whole year was being wiped out. It's almost as if like it's always February as well, isn't it? Remember the incident? Remember 2020, 2019, February. This situation here, 28th of February. It's always when you're like, oh, this year could be the year. This year could be the year. I got my hopes up. Bang, something comes along. February. Something comes along. It's always a load of. When was Brexit? Oh, don't tell me that was February. Oh, can you imagine? Am I still hammered after the 12 pills? No. But I was a bit first frame of snooker last night. I was a bit like, I still feel the effects of this. I still like I'm a bit foggy. Couldn't see the lines. Couldn't see the shots. Sorry, I was dropping you an email with my number. Also, just finishing my beer. Lovely double IPA from Rivington Brewery called Faculty. Rivington. What a brewery they are. Very good. Think that's directly involved in BB's. Yeah, look, exactly that. But it's always something in it. And now all of a sudden it's June. People are writing the year off. People are already writing off. I looked at the financial news before I come on tonight, and they reckon house prices have flatlined. Or whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, I don't know. Everything's sort of flatlining, and it's just. So anyway, we got to like March, wasn't it? March, April, and I was thinking, oh, this is bad. This really is bad. This is like worse than I thought it was going to be. And then we started the live streams. I don't know, when was the first one? End of April? I think we did one at the end of April, wasn't it? All of a sudden it's June already. Where did that happen? How did that come along so quickly? But yeah, long story short, we're doing all right. Yeah, we're doing all right. I mean, this Beal Cameron says, stay positive. Beal will see us through. I would like to thank, and I would never, ever ask. I would never, it's my policy. You can set now, since I last did the live streams last couple of years ago, you can now set goals for super chats and stuff. And my policy is that I will never, ever, ever ask ever for a super chat. Ever would I ask for a super chat. I'll always thank people for a super chat. I'll always appreciate the super chats amazingly, because let's be fair, let's be frank, they probably saved the channel. But I'd never ask for one. I would never ask for a super chat. But yeah, that the last month has saved the channel. The last month has definitely saved the channel. It's been wonderful. It's been the support that I've had has been incredible, absolutely incredible. And I just want to raise a glass to everyone out there for just sticking with me. There's got to be a turning point, haven't there? We can't carry on bumbling around on the bottom. They keep banging on about we're the fastest G7 growing. It's a load of rubbish. We're not growing that. We're barely growing. I remember when 2% growth was nothing in the early 2000s. 2% growth was nothing. And now they're cheating if we got growth of like 0.3%. It's like, it's not right. It really isn't right what's happening. Pov, I agree. I totally agree. I totally agree. Demir 91, Stone the Crows. Cheers, Simon. Hello, Demir 91. How are you doing? Burnham was it Willie? I don't know. I'd love to take it. If they offered it to me tomorrow, I'd take it. And I first thing I do, I drop all the taxes on beer. All the financial markets would be up in there. You can't do that. Like that Liz Truss thing. All Liz Truss wanted to do was lower taxes. That's all she wanted to do. We're in the witching hour. Not quite the witching hour. But I'm having fun. She just wanted to lower taxes. She just wanted to get the economy going by lowering taxes. And it was the financial markets that put a stop to it. They put all the borrowing costs up. And they were like, no, you can't do that. We're going to put the and it was like, it happened to Starmer, and Starmer just ignored it. He just went, oh, I'm just going to carry on doing my job. You can't actually. OnlyFans, really? Me on OnlyFans? You'd have a shock. You'd have a real shock. Yeah, Ian says, don't get. We all know the country. Yeah, okay. Do you know what? Let's not do this. Let's not do it. No. Let's not do this, because you're right. You're right. You're absolutely right. I can't change it. There's no point in me standing here talking about it, because it won't change nothing, will it? I do see people when they get all like really political, and they get really like, and they can't change the thing, and nothing will ever change. Yet I've seen some channels they've like blown up. They've completely blown themselves up through politics, and I swear I won't do that. I swear I will not do that. It's not my place, for a start, and I am interested, don't get me wrong, but I'm not interested enough where I'm like want to blow my channel apart, you know? As Wales aren't in the World Cup, who have you got to win, Simon? Surely not England, though. I don't mind. Hey, Adam, Mersey Beers. I've got so many friends in England. So many friends from the beer world. Most of them live in England. If I jumped in my car and did 70 mile an hour down the motor, I'd be in England in 45 minutes to an hour. They call us Little England anyway. Where I live, they call Cardiff Little England. I really, I remember watching Gascoigne and Lineker and Shearer, Gerrard, all the great players. It was great. It was great to watch. I got no problem whatsoever. My wife's English. My family in Salisbury, of course, they're English. They're all lovely people. Logan, £5 super chat. Got to know, Si. Do you still think Newcastle Brown is crap, or has your opinion towards it changed? It's not very good, if I'm honest. Logan, I've not had it in about a year. I'll be honest with you, I've not had it in about a year. But the last time I had it wasn't a very good pint. It really wasn't a very good pint. I didn't like it at all. But thank you very much for the £5 super chat. Much appreciated. Gerrard was amazing. Yeah, he was. Really good football player. Lampard, that generation of footballers, they should have won something. Oh, Who was it? Who was in the side? Let's go through it. Beckham, Gerrard, Lampard. Was Alan Shearer still all? Was he? Or did he just miss that side? Imagine Shearer in that side as well. Who was the striker? That team. Neville. But yeah, I tell you who was an unsung hero, the Everton midfielder. He played and went on as a second half substitute, and he held his place then the whole. He held his Everton midfielder. He held his place in the whole tournament. What was his name? And I always said if he gets in the side, he's going to stay in the side. Who was the Everton midfielder? What have I got Batty in my head? I got his name in my head. No, not Leighton Baines, not Beckham. No, the Everton midfielder. He was like this, like underrated. Wrong word. He just wasn't really. He was just solid. He was a flipping solid. Not Gareth Barry. No, not Gareth Barry. Slightly before that. Oh, Peter Reid. Oh, I gotta have a look. Stephen. No. Everton midfielder play for England. I'll find him now. No, not Bambi. Nicky Bambi. That was him. Stephen Walsh. Nicky Bambi. I knew for a fact. They put him on as a second half substitute. Somebody was injured. I can't remember who. Somebody went off injured. Bambi went on, and I was only young, and I went, he's going to hold his place. He always played brilliant for Everton. Brilliant. And he held his place. He played every single game then for the rest of the tournament. Nicky Bambi. What a footballer he was. No heroics. No craziness. He just did his job. Pass the ball, tackling. Just a brilliant footballer. Didn't do a foot wrong. Nicky Bambi. He went to Hull at the end, Nicky Bambi. Did he? I forgot, Simon. Why do you have a thing for Everton? They were just the side that were doing well when I first got into football as a youngster. I think they won it in 1988. That was their last league title, 1988. So I would have been about 9 years of age getting into football. Yeah. Ray Wilkins. Why do they call him the crab? Where Ray Wilkins? Nicky Bambi. There we are. What is the Nicky Bambi? Yeah, just a good solid beer. Does the job. Good solid beer. Fuller's London Pride. Nicky Bambi beer. Bambi came on for McManaman in World Cup qualifiers. Yeah, that was it. But he was just good. And he gained the trust of the manager. I remember. He's just Danny Canamati. Do you know his son? His son plays for Wrexham now. He looks a lump. Danny Canamati's son. He looks a lump playing for I'm a tough. Well, see, I'm more Cardiff City now, to be honest with you. But I used to be a major Everton fan. You're on. I don't want to. You have to support all the teams from the UK. But of course, Matt Williams. Of course. We're a little island. I supported the Republic of Ireland when they made, what was it, 98? Was it 96, 98? The goal they scored. Who scored that goal? Flipping lobbed the keeper for the Republic of Ireland. I supported them. In that, I supported. Well, I'll support Scotland. Yeah, was it? It wasn't 94, was it? Was it 94, Republic of Ireland? Was it that long ago? Was the Republic of Ireland Ray Houghton? The Ray Houghton goal was that 1994? against Italy. What a goal that was when he hit it. And he knew. He hit it. He went bang. He knew. He turned around celebrating. As soon as he hit the ball, he knew it was going in. Oh, they've lowered the ABV, have they, to 4.1? Elliot Anderson, supposed to be going to City. Real Mail Crack. Thank you very much, Paul. Bobby Charlton. Ray Houghton, that was him. Was it 1994? Was it? 1994. What? Oh my goodness me. Feels like yesterday. I need a wee, though. Sorry, guys. I do need a wee. I need a wee. Right, okay. It is time. It is time. It is time to. We got to get another beer. We got to get another beer. Right, I'm going to rinse this glass a little bit. Because we have 55-ish minutes to go. This is the Lost in Space Pale Ale from Manchester Marble Brewery, 5.7% ABV. And this is part of the box. The drink along box. Oh. From bestofbritishbeer.co.uk. I'm going to mention it. We're doing a drink along, of course. But I am going to... I'm going to mention this one more time. There's a link in the description box of the video for bestofbritishbeer.co.uk. There's a 10% discount code in the link in the description box. And that is for 10% off a Father's Day box of beer. A Father's Day box of beer. So there's a link in the description box for 10% off with a voucher code. Click the link, go over to the site, put the voucher code in, 10% off for a Father's Day box of beer from bestofbritishbeer.co.uk. Boom. Right. Ricky Hatton. I think is he my? I'm 47. I'm 47. Do you know? I always remembered he was doing so well against that boxer. Was he from the Philippines? And they come from nowhere. He got hit, didn't he? From nowhere by that Filipino boxer, and it sparked him out. And he was gone, wasn't he? He was gone. Manny Pacman, yeah. Oh, God, it's like, what on earth happened? But he had, the thing is with Ricky Hatton is he had a jaw on him, didn't he? I'd seen him taking loads of different punches, but that one just, it must have just caught him on the money. It must have caught him. Manny Pacquiao, he did, and I think that shocked him. I don't think he ever quite recovered from that incident. Lost his face, looks good in the glass and tastes great. Mark K, yes. Let's get back to the beer, shall we? The taste along. Let's get back to the beer. It's juicy. Juicy, tropical. Touch of pineapple. Touch of grapefruit. Let's dive in. Cheers. Manchester is done. Chaffinch. Manchester is done. Have a look at my Manchester video. I like that. It's juicy. It's tropical. It's got all of that sort of like New England IPA thing going on with this. It's rather lovely. Juicy. Oh, look at the sediment in the bottom of the glass. Look at that sediment. Very hazy, yeah. Like it's very, very hazy. Look at the sediment. Look at it. Can you see? Look at that sediment floating around in the glass. Really good. Juicy, tropical, lovely. Winchester. I'd love to do Winchester. I like the sound of Winchester. I like the sound of it. My sort of place. Yeah, my sort of place. Winchester, Salisbury. Yeah, my sort of places. I do like Salisbury. I like Salisbury an awful lot. For a lot of different reasons. Yeah, there's some good people down there. Some good people down in Salisbury. Right. That's a good one. Matt K. Yeah. Matt K is doing the taste along. It's very good. Tell you about the beers tonight have been great. The beers have been great. Vale Brewery, Williams Brothers Craft Lager, the Marble Beers, Lost in Space, the Ridge Pale Ale from Haverson Brewery, and the Fallen Fall ESP. They've all been good. Really, really good. That 5% is a stonker, so right up my street. By the look of the glass. Yeah, so 5.7% ABV. Really good. Mm-hmm. Don't worry about the label on the back of my shirt. Don't worry about that. Look at this. That's the most important thing. Member for 69 months, Josh 5702. Video at Flowerhorn Brewery near Ely, Cardiff, please. Do you know, I've wanted to go to Flowerhorn for such a long time. I've wanted to go to Flowerhorn for such a long time. I really have. Calzaghe is criminally undermentioned. One of the greatest. I think Joe Calzaghe is probably the greatest fighter of all time. Joe Calzaghe is probably the greatest fighter of all time. Not because he's Welsh, checking my tag. Not because he's Welsh, but because he was a monster. I don't think he was ever knocked out. He was never stopped, was he? He was never stopped. I remember that he went to Madison Square Gardens, New York City, and he got knocked down in the first round, didn't he? And he got up and then he absolutely annihilated the guy. He just did all that sort of like boom, boom, boom. He just had that, I think he got a dance. I'm not saying I would have been a good boxer. Never tried it. Never had the opportunity to try it. But you have to. For me, it's rhythm. For me, it's all rhythm. Boxing's a rhythm. It's a rhythm. And if you get on your toes, if you're in your front room now, get up on your toes. Get up on your toes and just drop shoulders and just there's something about it being in total sort of connection with your body. There's a connection. There's a wonderful. I've always been fascinated by boxing. Always been fascinated by boxing, but never ever did anything like that in my life. Which, do I regret it? I don't know. Paul Cage, Kazagi, when he broke his hand mid-fight and fought one-handed with the other behind his back and still won, the greatest. It was unbelievable. One arm behind it. It must have been unbelievable. Right. I do want to say somebody mentioned. So did we get that super chat? Titter Bartlett, thank you very much for the £2 super chat. Eubank gave him his toughest fight. Yeah, he definitely won. He knocked Eubank down in the first round, didn't he? Dieter Bartlett, £2 super chat. Thank you very much for the £2 super chat. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Jeff Lacey. Oh, that Jeff Lacey fight. When all the American commentators are like, "Oh, this will be 2 rounds. Jeff Lacey's going to knock him out," and he just done him a treat. You only got to watch that fight. He absolutely annihilated him. Absolutely annihilated Jeff Lacey. Ben WW9NZ, £2 super chat. Thank you very much for the super chat. Can we start off by going for 800 likes? 800 likes of the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Can we do 800 likes? We got 772 at the moment, so that means we need 28 likes. 28 likes of the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. 27 likes because we just earned another like. For 800 likes of the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. That'd be amazing. Amazing. That'd be great. £5 super chat from Logan. Which is the worst torture method, being made to drink endless pints of Foster's or Carling? Either, really. Thank you very much for the £5 super chat. I don't know what's worse. Mind you, I think I did a side-by-side Carling versus Foster's, and I think Foster's won, didn't it? Foster's won. Big Ked, something about being a man and being in a boxing ring. I have constant dreams about fighting in the ring. I even punch a wall next to my bed mid-dream. Probably do. Something about it. Something do I still like there? Yeah, Steady Rolling Man. Steady Rolling Man's a great point. A really, really good point. Can we do 12 more likes? 12 more likes of the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Is Modelo any good? Probably from Mexico is okay. The British Brute stuff, not so much okay. 11 more likes. 11 more likes of the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Hit the like button down below. Come on. 6 more likes. 6 more likes. 2 more likes. For 800 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. I mean, if we can get anywhere near 1,000 in the next 45 minutes, that'd be amazing. 195 likes. You having a vodka, Molly?
No.
Is Annabelle having a vodka?
No. The worst torture method is seppuku.
Seppuku, I don't know what seppuku is. Oh.
Japanese disembowelment.
Oh, nice.
Foster's.
30, definitely. Big Kev. 30. Although I did have a thing in the post today and I got my name wrong. Called me James Martin. So you're now stuck with that because I'm like I don't even know who James Martin is. And my daughter studies law, and probably the first thing you need to do if there's a court case is get their damn name right, Get their damn name right. I don't know who James Martin is. I don't know who he is. The ticket. The speeding ticket I had. They got my name wrong. They got my name wrong. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Send it back to him. Return to sender. I don't know who that person is. Sorry. Return to sender. The name's Martin. James Martin. Yeah, like, come on, get it right, for goodness sake. Anything with syrup is rubbish. Hi, the boss talking. No, it's my daughter. Only just joined. What's the tip of this evening? I'm drinking a Manchester Marble Brewery, Lost in Space Pale Ale. Lost in Space Pale Ale. Dois Doi, £4.99, £4.99 super chat. Hey, yo, here's a like for the cracking video today. Cheers, Matt. Are you going to finish that vodka off, Annabelle?
No, it's too late now.
Oh man, alive! What do you mean? That's a dribble of vodka left in a litre bottle. Does anybody edit? Does that do anybody's head in? When there's a little bit of something left in a bottle, and you're like, "Oh, come on, come on! Can you not just sort it out? Like, get rid of it? Can you put the stew in the fridge as well, please? Yeah, just get rid of the vodka, Annabelle. I'm sick of looking at a dribble of vodka in the bottom of a bottle." Check Bub for you this evening. Good. 90% Coke. Yeah. Eric says to Annabelle it's Friday. Yeah. Yeah. And Exolo says just have a dribble. And Svet from Russia, and he would know about this because vodka comes from Russia, says have it with orange juice. Hello, Svet. How you doing, mate? You all right? Does Tegan's here taste of miso or Marmite to you? No, it's like absolutely gorgeous. One of my favorite beers of all time. You got a huge fan base. Is YouTube being stingy or what regarding one of your recent video topics? Oh, I don't know. Oh, look at this! Yay, the vodka's gone. Hey ho, the vodka. It was a good one as well. It was the 100 from Smirnoff. The 100. This is like a million billion percent. 50%. 50%. Not my cup of tea. This. I like beer, but I'm very happy that the glass bottle goes now in the recycling. I like to declutter. I'm the one that declutters this house all of the time. I'm the one that goes, right, it's time to get rid of all of this crap. I don't like the hard stuff, Rich. I much prefer to, let's call it a normal beer, shall we? I'm going to get, on that note, I'm going to get we got a stout. The last beer's a stout. CPBB. Together better. A chocolate and peanut butter brownie stout. It's 5.5% ABV. So we're going to get into this stout. Rinse the glass out. Rich Advac with a £1 super chat. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. £1 super chat. That's rather lovely of you. Buxton. Not had anything from Buxton for a little while. Back, I don't know, 2014, 2015, this brewery were killing it, weren't they? They were absolutely killing it. They were producing the best beers probably in the UK at one point. Went to a wedding a few weeks back in a field, bought some bottles of Helles, gave one to my mate who poured some damson gin in it. I only had 8 bottles. What a waste. Yeah, what a waste. This can is really filled up. I'm not sure if you can see that. It's like there. right there. Lots of beer. I'm going to have to throw it in the glass. Get rid of the water. Now that looks good, doesn't it? CPBB is slightly scared. Scared or scared? Scared. Oh, it's a Best of British, but they did a collaboration with Best of British Beer. Isn't that cool? Buxton Brewery. Wow, 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 wow. £5 super chat from Neil. Don't forget, Simon, when I come into a few bob, I'm taking you on a beard adventure to Malta. Well. Neil Long. It was brilliant. Liverpool was utterly fantastic. It was utterly fantastic. Some of the pub that was shaped like a ship on the outside. I was drinking a pint of Weissstefano Weissbeer in there. It was beautiful. Wonderful. What more do I want? What more can a man want than a Weissstefano Weissbeer in a ship-shaped pub? The whole thing, the whole weekend was wonderful. It really was. Just for me to logistically plan that and sort that, it would have been impossible. To get the bloggers that come along to show me round, right, we're going there, we're going there, we're going there, we're going to have a pint in there, we're going to go for a bite to eat in there. Boom. Just leave it to the locals. Leave it to the locals. They'll sort you out every single time. Have I ever been to Mad Dog Brewing Co. in Cal? I brewed a beer, I brewed a beer, Matthew, with Magda. I brewed a beer. Can't remember the name of it now. But I brewed a beer with Mad Dog many years ago. Many years ago. Yeah, interesting experience. I went to Cwmbran when the brewery was in Cwmbran. We got a £5 super chat from Real Barty, and that says, "What do you think about Victoria Malaga now being shifted down to 4.4% in the UK in bottles?" It's getting worse, isn't it? It's getting worse, Real Barty. £5 super chat. Thank you very much, first and foremost. Last one out closes the door type of thing, isn't it? It's like, I'm just fed up. Fed up. You go to any other country, they don't water their beer down. It's just like, there's no agenda. I don't think there's any agenda. It's just we're so up to our eyeballs in debt as a country. If you have a look at the country's debt, we're like 100%. Debt to GDP is about 100%. There's no room. There's no room to maneuver. Whoever gets it, there's no room to maneuver. The best thing to do, and I've said this now for the last 10 years, get on the blower to the IMF. Phone up the IMF, tell them we're bankrupt. We're bankrupt, let them sort it out. The IMF, the International Monetary Fund. People in the know, people watching who are in the know, International Monetary Fund. They're the only answer. They sorted out. Remember Greece? Remember when Greece signed up to that? And they went through, 2 years of problems? Sorted now in Greece. But Matthew, we're already in that though, aren't we? We're already in that because the markets, they got rid of trust. They tried to get rid of Starmer. We're already in that anyway. We're already, that ship has sailed. That ship has sailed. We're already in that. We need to phone the IMF. Get them in, sort us out. There's no other answer. Trust me, there's no other answer. Whoever gets in, they can't do anything. Trust me, it's 100%. The debt to GDP is 100%. There's nothing we can do. Nothing we can do. On that note, here's this lovely stout. It's from CPBB, Buxton Brewery. Chocolate and peanut butter brownie stout at 5.5% ABV. Available from bestofbritishbeer.co.uk. Part of this evening's tasting. Here we go. Wow, that's sweet. Wow, that's a sweet stout. Cocoa, chocolate, peanut butter. Peanut butter jelly time. I can imagine. I'm going to be honest. This is the only beer, and I was looking forward to this because it's a stout. I love stout. This is a bit too sweet for me. This is a bit too one of those sweetie bar chocolate stouts, which sadly, it's not for me. So I'm going to put this down. Far too sweet. Far too sweet. Far too syrupy. I'm going to go back to my pale ale from Manchester Marble Brewery, Lost in Space. I hope you understand, whoever's watching this. I hope you understand. Way too sweet for me. I don't like overly sweet beer. I don't like beers where you can almost taste the calories in it, like, you know. Where are we then? The people who are sorting us one by one. I understand all of that too, Eric. I don't know is the answer. I don't know. Eric, the thing is that look at me. I'm crumpled up like a harrow, like scared, like we all know it. We all know it. I think what we should do is brush it all off and enjoy our Friday night. Enjoy our Friday night. When the Ministry of Defense are saying we're in like Cold War sort of times and he's never been so scared, I totally agree with that man. Because the thing is, I don't even want to go there. It'd be really scary properly scary if I told you. Properly scary if I told you. The thing is that Eric Senior, what he's saying is it can't be defended against. It can't be defended against. It can't be. It's impossible. You can't. Once that gets to a certain percentage, there's no defending it. We've all seen the stuff, the London Underground stuff 15 years ago. You can't defend against it. Yeah. Best leave it there, really, hadn't we? Best leave it there. I've started buying my diesel from Tesco. I've started buying my meat from the butcher. Yeah. I just is what it is, isn't it? Is what it is. Is what it is. That thing is, it divides opinion. I'm not here to divide opinion. I'm not here to do that. I didn't start this live stream tonight to divide opinion. I didn't start this live stream to upset anybody. This is the point, isn't it? And this is why I need to step back. This is why I need to step back and go, hey, I'm not here to upset anybody, because let's face it, everybody's got their own views on this whole situation. And it's not for me to say, because as I said earlier, I could talk to you until I'm blue in the face. And yet we won't get anywhere. We will not get anywhere. So let's leave it there. Let's leave it there. Let's leave it there, because I'll get into trouble. And I'll get into trouble with you people, you lovely people. I'll get into trouble with you lovely people, because there's people from either side who, and I'm not one to get splinters in my ass. I really have. But I have a channel to protect. I have a channel to protect. And you know, I've seen many talk and talk too much. And I can't be one of them people, sadly. What do I think of Peretti? Kyle Broadbent. Good question. Peretti, it's all right. Peretti's all right. Thank you very much, Eric Senior. Thank you very much. Peretti's all right. Peretti's all right. Is it UK brewed, Peretti? Is it UK brewed? If it is, then oh, goodness me, when's it going to end? No, I've got 2 years. Kids going to uni in 2 years. Hopefully going to uni in 2 years. I'll make my decisions then on what I want to do. My job as a parent is to get my children to adulthood. I'll make a decision then. I will make a big decision then on what I want to do in my life. I hate the winters. I stick it. Yes or no? How do you get on with winter here in the UK? I'm like literally got bald patches in my head by like the end of February. I'm like pulling my hair out. I hate winter here. Absolutely hate it. And if it's made more difficult by crap beer, then that's something I love. Then it's one less reason, you know, to. We got a Coolio 67890 £1.99 super chat. That was a tongue twister at 25 to 10 at night. Atlantic Brewery Cornwall makes some nice beers. They do. They do. Coolio, thank you very much for the £1.99 super chat. Much appreciated. What's your views on winter? Anyone? What's your views on winter? What's your views on the winter? Do you struggle with the winter here? Matt Williams, I hate the weather in the UK, but I love the seasons. I love the start of the season, but I get fed up of every single season. I do. By the end of summer, I'm like, oh, it's too hot. By the end of I like autumn and spring. Autumn and spring are my months. Winter, I cannot stand it. Cannot stand winter. Cannot stand it. Grim, innit? I live in Italy and I love winter. Brutal turtle. It's okay as long as it does not rain too much. It's good for brewing lager. SAD, sad, yeah, it's a syndrome. Yeah, I get that massively. Winter means getting fat and drunk, says James Osborne. I live in Buxton. The winters are terrible. Oh, Sam Carr, I can imagine. Winters are hard. Hate the frosts. We don't get many frosts, but for me, it's the light. I'm one of those light people. I need light in my life. I need the sun on my face. I find it really, really hard. I just come back from visit Australia to see my daughter. So many people from the UK have moved here. I can see why having visited there. Hang on, where'd it go? Even winter is mild, t-shirt weather most of the time. Yeah. Brian, Ohio weather within 1 week in winter, spring, summer, and fall. Sometimes great. Then you wait 3 hours. I don't mind the rain or snow, but I hate the wind. Yeah, Rich Abbott. Yeah, the wind. It's windy now in the UK, isn't it? Unusually windy. It's the dark. Yeah, Matthew. It's the darkness. I can't stand it. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, getting dark. So what is that about? It's like it's the darkness. A warm pub in winter is ace. Get it? I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. I tend to. Do you know what I do in the winter? I find a show. I find an old crappy show. Do you know what I watched last winter? It was from 2007. It was some old property propaganda program when they were getting people to do up their properties. Not A Place in the Sun. It was just some old. It was on something called Tubi, a program, a TV station called Tubi on my telly, and it was a pre-2007 when all the house prices were going nuts. It was that time, and I remember that time because I did a loft conversion here, and everybody thought they were millionaires, didn't they? And then all of a sudden, bang, bang, 2008 came. We haven't recovered. We haven't recovered from 2008. Trust me, we haven't. We're still there. How's the bowling? I'm loving it. Loving it. Loving the bowling. Loving it. Exactly. Paul Cage, get the pine cones off. Yeah. Yeah, all them. I did the barbecue, didn't I? Did the barbecue on the fireplace just there. In fact, my barbecue grill, I'm just looking, it's been there since January. It's been there since I made that video. The grill's still on there. How's the bowling? Played Wednesday, played in Penarth, where they have sex in the bath. And I was on it. I was finding a line, and I was getting my ball on the jack, and I was loving it. On Wednesday. I played as a number one. If you know bowling, I played as a number one. So by the time the number four got on, my ball was nowhere near the jack anymore. It was being knocked off. But all I can do as a number one is play my part in the team and get my ball down near the jack. And that's it. That's all I can do. It's getting knocked off every single time. You should do a live barbecue. Oh, I'd love to do a live barbecue, but The Prisoner is a good series to get into, probably pretty close to where society is going. Winter's cold, obviously, but I would cope with that if days were too short. Yes, Jimbo. Jimbo's just, that's not Jimbo, is it? That's not Jimbo. If that's Jimbo, I'll be seeing Jimbo tomorrow. 1965. No, probably not Jimbo. Jimbo's about 80. My Jimbo, who I really like. Jimbo. He's in his 80s. He's up there and he's on it. Literally, he's on it. He's like on it. He's like enjoying his bitters. Like he's taking them on the green with him in paper cups. Loving it. So, lead. I played number 2 for a little while, but now I'm lead. I don't mind being lead. I don't mind being first. Get it down there, close to the jack. One in front, one behind. That's all I can do. Hi, Simon. It's Brian from Ohio. His wife, Brandy. Hello, Brandy. How are you? He's watching in the other room. I'm being sneaky. Oh, $10 super chat from Brandy. Brian, Brandy, I hope you have a lovely evening. Amazing. Thank you very much for the $10 American dollar super chat. Cool. Fair play, that's retirement. No. This is the thing. With balls. Everyone thinks it's an old man's game. I've played in Bridgend, and they're all youngsters. They're all youngsters play, and some of them are like computer engineers and online techie people, and they're like, the way they explain it is how I explain it. I work from home all week. I work from home all week. I need to get out this house. I need to get out of this house. I work from home all week, and I cannot wait to get out of this house at the end of the day, either to play snooker or play bowls. It's not an old man's game. Not now people are working from home. Not now people are working from home. You have to get out your house. You have to. Jimbo, yeah. You have to get out that house. And that's the answer. That is the blooming answer. Brian he's talking to his wife saying, "You're so silly." It's great. It's great, Brian. Brian and his wife. Amazing. Just put a Mulligan Stout. Any good? I not tasted it yet. It's all right, Robert. It's very good. Very good beer. Andreas plays soccer. Yeah. Yeah, my football days. I could probably still knock a football about, but my football days are gone. Calvin Dixon. Calvin Dixon with the £20 super chat. That is lovely. Well, that is an absolutely lovely gesture. Thanks for being you, Si. I'm sure I speak to everyone when I say we are so happy the Stone Crow is back. You can do what you want when you want. There's no age limit to anything. Calvin Dixon. Absolutely. I love my bowls. I love my bowls. I love it. To anybody who don't know a bowl, I'll go and get one. Calvin Dixon, thank you very much for the £20 super chat. Much appreciated. I had to get rid of that burp then. Right. This is a bowling ball. I'm not sure if you played this game in America. Right. See these grooves? They're for your fingers. There's a bias on the ball. So I play outside arm. I'd rather go outside and curl the ball in. What I do, finger, I can't see. Hang on, finger. That's how I hold my bowling ball, like that. Finger in the grips. Grip. Bit of a guide finger. Low to the floor. You're throwing it 35 yards. 35 yards. And you're trying to get it close to a little small jack bull. This is who I play for. Cadoxton Bowling Club. And we love it. We absolutely love it. £2 a can at the bar. £2 a can, I say. £2 a can. Barbecue tomorrow. There's going to be a barbecue. If it's raining, we're having a curry. We're playing bowls. £2 cans of beer. What's not to love? What's not to love about it? Amazing. I love it. Lawn bowling. Bang, bang. What's the best beer at bowls? Oh, Oliver. Right. I generally go for the good stuff. There's a lot of Carling. There's a lot of Fosters. So I generally go for either a Star of Pramen, in a can, or a Carlsberg export. I need one more wee. Annoyingly, I need one more wee. Right. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much for sticking with me. Thank you very much for sticking with me. It's been wonderful. The floodgates have opened. Oh, it's just go back to it's funny, isn't it? Well, just I wouldn't have been able to concentrate. So it's a situation of let's just a couple of minutes and then we can concentrate. So we have. Do you know what? I never thought we'd get this close. There was times tonight we're on 600 likes, and I was thinking, it'll be all right. I'm going to ask for 900. 900 likes of the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. We need 36 likes. 36 likes of the Stone Crow Virtual Pub for 900 likes. Hit the like button down below. Can we get there? 900 likes. That's very close. Very close to 1,000. What you've got to remember here is there's going to be people tuning in to watch this tomorrow, maybe the next day. We might collect that next 100 likes because they can carry on liking the video once it's finished. If we can get it to 900 likes, then maybe we can get that last 100 likes after the event, after the live event. That means then the video overall is at 1,000 likes. 1,000 likes. That's amazing. Absolutely. I'm not going to ask for anywhere near 1,000 likes. That would be completely impossible in the next 10 minutes. But if you haven't hit the like button down below, and there's a possibility that you want to, there's a like and a dislike button. Hit the like button down below. There's a dislike button. If you want to hit that, it's up to you as well. Like and a but I mean, we're 97 likes away. We've got 903 likes. It's nice to set some kind of like target, isn't it? Sounded very Welsh then, isn't it, buddy? But we got 914 with 86 likes for 1,000 likes. I mean, it's not completely impossible. It's not completely impossible now to get it to 1,000 likes before the end of the live stream, which would be, I mean, that would just be bonkers, wouldn't it? Bonkers. But I think we could. I definitely think we can do it. I definitely think the people who tune in tonight, tomorrow, the next day to watch this live stream, I definitely think there's a possibility now of just getting 78 likes. We're very, very close. Ryan Ford saying, "Come on, 1,000 likes, hit the like button." So people want it. People are wanting it in the comments box. I need to know, lads. Another bottle or another can. You go for what you fancy. Go for what you fancy. Put some music on. Brilliant side. Cheers to you and the Stone Crow. If that thing, and it keeps posting, I'm here. Who's that then? Who's that? What is it? Crossman. Look, let's just leave the whole politics thing to one side for now. I don't want to get involved in that. Sam says, congrats on your 100 subs in advance. Well, Big Kev, yeah, fry up in the morning. I am knackered, Big Kev. Do you know, I've had a big week. I did the Liverpool video. We're still bumping along. I'm watching the likes and I'm looking at the time and I'm thinking, blimey, there's a chance here. We're 66 likes. 66 likes away from 1,000 likes. There's a chance. There's a chance, you know. There's a chance. Hit that like button down below. Now it's close to like 60. Now it's close to 60. Now you're thinking, with 9 minutes to go, there's a big chance now of getting 1,000 likes. A big chance. Can I get a shout out to superfan Carl Elder from Dundee? Carl the Elder. Come on, Carl. There's your big shout out. There's your big shout out. £2 super chat. Did you enjoy your trip to Asvex? Love that place. Oh, and enjoy. What an amazing place. What an amazing place. 46 likes. 46 likes away from 1,000 likes. And we're still getting super chats. You guys are stunningly fantastic. Greetings from Finland. Just made a road trip to a few best Finnish breweries today. Factory in Salamana. You heard of it? Yes, I think I've had some Salamana beer. We're 40 likes away. Now, if you're new to the channel, there might be a few of you. If you're new to the channel and there's a possibility that you haven't signed into YouTube or you need to sign into YouTube and you can hit that like button, we're 35 likes away. I utterly didn't think this was possible. With the 31 likes away from 1,000 likes. That would be, let me explain. When I first started out doing these live feeds in 2000, with all the troubles, 2019, 2000, we hit 1,000 likes once, and it was a fancy dress thing, massive party, everybody was in fancy dress, we were all having such fun, and we did 1,000 likes, and I was jumping for joy. The mere possibility. Now, I think we've hit, since we've come back, since we brought these live streams back, we've hit 1,000 likes every time. Every single live stream, we've hit 1,000 likes. We are 23 away. 23 likes away from 1,000 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. That is utterly 20. I think we might be able to do this. There's 6 minutes to go. 6 minutes to go at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub, and there's a possibility. Now there's a real possibility. 15 likes. We're on 985 likes. 985 likes. 988. 12 likes to go. 12 likes to go. I did not think this was I promise you, I'm not one to Billy bullshit. I don't do that. I thought 800 would be I thought 900 would be great. I thought 900 would be great. We're 4 away. We've done it. 1,000 likes. 1,000 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Now, I want to say thank you very much for that, but I don't want this to be just about the likes. Look, I want to stand here and say what a wonderful night I've had. I've had a wonderful night. I've had a wonderful evening. It's been utterly fantastic. It really has. 1,005 likes. 1,005 likes. Where did that come from? Where did that come from? You guys are stunning. You guys are like stunning, and your support the Calagnan. You guys are brilliant. You guys are utterly brilliant. You're just brilliant. We're 417 live viewers. 417 live viewers. It's utterly stunning. For this time of the night, the support we've had, the chats, the comments, all of it. We've had some good chats tonight, haven't we? We've had some really good chats tonight. Really good chats. It's been a fun-filled night. I've enjoyed it. We've drunk some beer together. All of the beers have been good. All of the best of the British beers have been fantastic. If you wanted to order a Father's Day box, there's a link in the description box for 10% off. Collect the code for the Father's Day box for your father, of course. And yeah, 10% off on the channel. There's a code in the description box of the video, just down below for bestofbritishbeer.co.uk. It's been utterly fantastic. Say some of the other beers you've drunk. Okay, should we finish on that then? Right, I started off with a bitter, very good. Vale Brewery, White Shirt Bitter, very good. Then we moved on to a lager from Williams Brothers, their craft lager. That was very good. We had a ESB from Fellinfall, a craft ale at 4.6% ABV. We had a Harveston Brewery, the Ridge Pale Ale, which was very good, utterly fantastic. We had this was very good, the Manchester Marble Lost in Space Pale Ale, very good. And then we finished off on a beer, which sadly wasn't for me, but I'm honest. I'm always honest with you. Wasn't for me. This one, a chocolate peanut butter brownie stout, bit too sweet for me. But you know, you can't love them all. There's no point in. I always say, and there's no point in messing about. There's no point in messing about. If a beer's not for you, this Buxton Brewery sweet beer stout, peanut butter brownie butter Scotch brownie stout thing, it might be for you. It might be for you, but it's not for me. It's just not for me, and that's it. That's why you people carry on tuning in. That's why you people watch. Is for my honesty. That's what we do here. Fuller's ESP is phenomenal, absolutely fantastic. Joanne 6686, £10 super chat. Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much, Joanne, for the £10 super chat. Another great drink along, says Anthony Millard. Stone the Crows, another great drink along. It's been great. Had many a pint at the basket makers. Cool. Did the drink along, finishing off the Lost in Space after the start. Right, yeah, the drink along, Anthony. The drink along was very good. It was very good. I enjoyed it tonight. The beers were very good. Big Kev, I know it was going to be too sweet for you. I called it as soon as I saw the can. It's not for me. It's not for me. But that's why you watch. That's why you watch. If I stood back to my channel sponsor and went, oh, yeah, this is great, you're going to see me a mile away. You're going to see me a mile away. There's no point in being dishonest. There's no point in being one of them. Me, I go, nah, not for me. Don't like it. Might be for you. You might like loads of sweet things, but it's not for me, sadly. Ian Tigers, one day you should visit Market Harbour and visit the Braybrook Brewery tap room. Best lag you'll find. Perfect on a hot evening. Sounds good. After your Pilsner video, trying to find Java Pilsner on tap. Jay Beverton, that'd be great. It's great. Java's fantastic. Big Kev, all the best. Yeah. What beer is that? We're finishing on a Lost in Space Pale Ale from Manchester Marble Brewery. No adverts. You Category Rangers, me switching up. Not really, not really anything. I kind of wanted Hearts to win the league for something different, but some refereeing decision happened, and it's not for me to say, is it? What do you think about chemtrails? Oh, Mac. I don't think I should end the night on that. I don't think I should end the night on that. On that. But thank you all so very much. We got 345 viewers finishing the live stream with us. We got 1,026 likes, which is unbelievable. I really enjoy reading the comments. I really, really, really enjoy reading your comments. It's an utterly wonderful thing to do. I've drank some great beer tonight. I've had a lovely Friday. I'm going to bed. I'm going to drink this in the corner in my dark living room. Look, it's dark over there. Can you see? It's dark over there. I'm gonna go and sit in a dark corner of the room now for 10 minutes, finish off this beer. I'm gonna go and brush my tutty pegs, and I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. I am knackered. Absolutely, you can see I look flipping knackered, don't I? I look knackered. I'm so after I did Liverpool, the Pilsner video, filming all week. I am Fridayed out. I am Fridayed out. Wolfgang, £5 super chat. Love you, side. Thank you so very much for the £5 super chat. Much, much, much appreciated. Please comment, please. Why am I finishing with that? Love your comments. Love the views. Love everything about you all. I really do. This has been a pleasure. Stone the Crows. Boom and cheers.